What's up with it? Y'all already know. You tune in to another episode of Everything Boxing. I don't watch reality TV. I watch boxing. There you go, talking that boxing again. What's up with it? Y'all already know what to do when you come in the building. Let me know you in the building. Jump in that comment section. Let me know you in the house. Yeah, it's going down tonight. Smooth Groove Boxing, what's happening with it? B&B Boxing News, what's happening with it? Yes, sir. Mike Oliver, what's good with it, champ? Big Money, the big stepper, what's happening with it?
KP, what's going down, bro?
Oh man, just getting back into it, man.
Hell yeah. Beautiful fight, you feel me?
Ronald Finkley, salute. With that super sticker, salute. Ronald Finkley, Smooth Groove Boxing. He said Tank by murder in 7th round. Well, we gonna open up the phone lines in a little bit and we gonna talk about it today. You know what I'm saying? Because I see money. I already see the fight just got done, but we do this every time. You know what I'm saying? We go through this every time. One of these, because one thing I could say about 2020, we in 21 now, but we still kind of in that same realm. We just hit 21. So one thing I could say as of recently, these young fighters have got a chance to show who they really are, right? And we come on here every time. We do the live show, and every time it's the same thing. It's they don't want to give them their credit. You know what I'm saying? They go through the same thing. It's the hate coming out. But we're gonna break it down, and before we get into it, I see the flaws that Ryan Garcia got, right? But all of these fighters, all of these young fighters, they got their flaws. I told y'all before, the only young fighter that is hard for me to see flaws in is Shakur Stevenson. Other than that, but we gonna talk about it, man. Great show, man. What you think about the fight, Money?
Man, listen.
Blue Blood Sports TV in the building. What's happening with it?
Shouts out to Boo. First of all, Key, I want to get credit to the. I had bought the shit on TV because I couldn't get my fucking I couldn't find my motherfucking controller to the game, bro, to get to fucking the zone. You feel me? So it was $25 on the pay-per-view channel and shit.
Yeah.
But I seen 3 fights, bro. I was impressed with all 3 fights, Key. You feel me? Did you just caught the main event? Did you see the other 2?
I had the baby, so I was back. Yeah. I had the baby, so I caught. So I caught the I caught the some like bits and pieces of the co-main.
It was brothers.
So but I didn't really see it good enough to be able to talk about it. I'll go back and watch it, but I was really mainly focused on the main event.
Key, let me tell you, bro, they worth to go back and watch it, bro. Hey, niece.
I heard they were saying it was a hell of a fight.
Nyla,
hit the like button. When you come in the building, hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to Everything Boxing and Sports on YouTube, just go over to the YouTube, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you get the notifications. And make sure y'all hit the like button on anything. But yeah, Daryl Ford, I see you in the building.
I'm gonna touch on the main event, but Keith, when I tell you, bro, they was brothers, bro. You hear me? The Alvarado brothers, bro. You hear me? One won, one lost. You feel me? One became the flyweight IBF world champion. The other one lost the WBA regular title at 130 pounds, bro. But when I tell you, bro, both fights was motherfucking fire, bro. Both of them bitches was fire, and I want you to check them out. But that shit was impressive, right? Then we get to the main event, which I kept telling people Luke Campbell ain't no pushover. A lot of people just insist on Ryan Garcia's gonna go on and just knock him out and shit like that. Hold on, let me take the message, bro.
Yeah, go ahead. Man, I gotta see that. I see Cleo Floyd. He talking about the Alvarado. Yeah, I gotta see them fights, man. The little brother almost got stopped. Yeah, I gotta see them fights because, like I said, I wasn't even really too interested. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I wasn't even really familiar with who was gonna be on the undercard because I've been waiting for this Ryan Garcia Luke Campbell fight for so long.
Right.
You know, shit, that's all I was really worried about. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, but I'm gonna go watch it, you know.
Yeah, you're gonna be impressed by both of them bitches, bro. But now, I mean, they can see my post. It's documented. People heard what I kept saying. Luke Campbell was not gonna be no pushover for no Ryan Garcia, bro. He was not. And I knew that this fight was gonna be Ryan Garcia's toughest fight. I knew that Ryan Garcia haven't fought nobody to get him ready for a Luke Campbell, but he figured that shit out in the ring. You feel me? He ended up getting dropped in the ring, right? And when he got dropped, I seen how he responded when he got dropped. Because when he got up, he wanted to get that shit back right away. But I'm like, damn, let's see how the mental game go play on him. And when he was in the ring, he was talking to him. I seen him say, "Oh, that shit wasn't nothing." And when I seen that, I said, "Oh yeah, this little motherfucker about it. This little motherfucker about it." And he's a fighter, bro. People, yeah, he flat-footed things of that nature, but he was walking Luke Campbell ass down, and Luke Campbell was the bigger fighter. Luke Campbell.
When I saw Luke Campbell, dog, I said this motherfucker looked like he's about 160 pounds.
That motherfucker big on him, bro.
To at least be 155.
At least 150 something, bro. I said this motherfucker
at least 155. Cause Luke Campbell, that's a big ass fucking 135 pounds. That dude was big, dog.
That dude was big, bro. I'm looking at Ryan Garcia. I'm like, I say this motherfucker is heavy, dog. He is heavy.
Easily, Luke Campbell looked easily like a junior middleweight. Easily.
Yeah, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like when you put on that much weight, you do that to take the power. So of course he was taking the shots, but he was feeling that shit. He was feeling that shit. Ryan Garcia was touching his ass, but you know, in the mix of those things, Ryan Garcia was getting hit back. But that's what happened when you fight, Key. You're going to get hit back when you fight because he wanted the knockout. He was pressuring his. I didn't expect that from Ryan Garcia. I'm gonna keep it real. I didn't expect that from Ryan Garcia. I thought they was gonna be in the middle of the ring. Ryan Garcia trying to, you know, jab, catch his ass with a hook, go forward at time. But that motherfucker showed me like, nah, bitch, I'm about this shit. I'm about it. Now, people can say what the fuck they want to say about him. People gonna try to talk about him, make jokes about him. I don't give a fuck. That man got up and he faced adversity. He went right back into the lion's mouth. He got the job done, bro. You know what I mean? Luke Campbell didn't make that shit easy at all. He didn't make it easy at all. You feel me? He went in that motherfucker, and I kept saying though, but he kept getting himself in trouble because he was shooting his shit like he's shooting his load. And I think it was the 6th round when he hit his ass and he hurt him, but the bell rung. 6 round, 6 or the 5th. I think it was the 6th. He hit him, he hurt him, but the bell rung and it saved Luke Campbell ass, bro. It saved this motherfucking ass. You feel me? And then Ryan Garcia came out in the 7th. He shot his shit fast. I'm like, damn, that nigga didn't. No, it wasn't the 7th. I don't know if it was the 5th round or the 6th. It was one of them fucking rounds. But I know he came out, he shot his shit. And I'm like, damn, this nigga just punched himself out because he threw a beautiful combination. I'm like, let's go get his ass, bro. Let's go get him. And he was trying to knock his ass out. But it was beautiful combinations, though. You know what I mean? But Luke Campbell, you know, he weathered that little storm and he started hitting his ass with shots. So he was taking shots at the same time, showing he can take that shit. Now, he got caught with a shot and got put down. But it wasn't like he was lost his legs, he lost his burn, things of that nature. You know what I mean? He went right back into the lion's mouth. So he showed me that he was tough. You feel me? And then he came out, he shot that bitch downstairs to the body because I'm like, man, you're not doing no body work, man. Do more body work. I deleted the stream because that's how they be catching my ass. But in the stream, when I was streaming, I'm like, look, Luke Campbell ain't built like that to the body, bro. I'm like, he is not built like that to the body. And he's shooting this shit. I'm like, if Garcia go downstairs on his ass, bro, he gonna make him drop his hands and you can catch his ass. But I also say the same thing. I'm like, if Luke Campbell start going downstairs on Ryan Garcia ass, because he getting in uncharted territories, you know what I mean? His ass ain't never been this far in the match against a tough motherfucker like you. What happened if you start going downstairs to his body? But man, Ryan Garcia came out, he shot that bitch downstairs, bro. I seen that boy go down. I seen him down like, damn. I really wanted 2 more rounds, to be honest with you, because the shit was getting so good. But when I seen that motherfucker try to get up and he winched, I say, oh, it's over. That motherfucker ain't getting back up, bro. He ain't getting back up.
Man, so I wanna talk about, we always keep it 100, right?
Yeah.
And we always keep it straight down the middle. And I want to talk about the good and the bad, right? Ryan Garcia, the good, he showed me a lot of good in this fight, right? And what I saw, Money, is I saw early he was aggressive, right? He was aggressive. He was like, he came out like a motherfucking a pit bull out the cage, dog. You know what I'm saying? He came out like a pit bull going after some goddamn red meat out the cage. He was aggressive. He came out. I wanted to see him use his jab more, but he was kind of using it as a, as kind of a range finder. He was using it as a range finder, but everything that Ryan Garcia was throwing, he was throwing with bad intentions, right? I saw early that body shot, right? It wasn't lucky. It wasn't lucky. I saw that early on in the fight because I said to myself, right? I said, I seen him hit Luke Campbell with that same shot a few times, right? He was going up to the head and he was going because Luke Campbell was leaving his ribs right there, on the side. He was leaving it wide open. And I seen Ryan Garcia landed a couple times. And it was one point in the fight where Ryan Garcia landed that shot. And I was like, damn, he need to do that more. I was like, he continued. I was like, damn. And I said to myself, I was like, I couldn't, I was like, damn, Luke Campbell took a hard ass shot to the body. And I said to myself, I said, Ryan Garcia need to keep going down to the body right there in that same spot because he's going to hurt Luke Campbell. And Luke Campbell ain't going to be able to take too many more of those, right? And I seen that. And, and Ryan Garcia, he showed his ring IQ. He showed his ring IQ because he showed us that he noticed that Luke Campbell was susceptible to that body shot right there. And he went and he landed again, and we saw what happened. Now, Ryan Garcia, he did get knocked down early in the second round. But one thing that he showed me is that because we was all wondering, right? We all talked about how he leaves himself open, how he fights too straight up in the air, right? And we was all wondering what was going to happen when he got hit, right? We was all wondering what was going to happen when he got hit, right? He got hit clean. That shot, because I hear a lot of people saying, he got a weak jaw. He got a weak jaw. How the fuck he got a weak jaw? Because he got hit clean. I'm talking about that shot that Luke Campbell hit him with was clean. He caught him wide open, right on the sweet part of the chin, right?
Yeah.
Right on the sweet part of the chin. And a lot of dudes wouldn't have got up from that shot, right? Ryan Garcia, he got right up, but what he showed you that he was able to recover fast, and he showed you how he was in tip-top condition. Because when guys are in tip-top condition like that, they might get caught, right? They might get caught cold because if you look at Ryan Garcia, Money, he was still bone dry. So he got caught cold. Luke Campbell caught him with a great shot that Ryan Garcia left himself wide open. Luke Campbell went to the body, right? Ryan Garcia dropped his hands, left himself wide open, and Luke Campbell caught him with a perfect shot, dead on the jaw, right? But Ryan Garcia was able to get up and he recovered fast. Luke Campbell. Now, I'm not going to act like Luke Campbell is the greatest finisher, right? I thought that Luke Campbell should have went in there more aggressively on Ryan Garcia, but he knew that Ryan Garcia has power. And if he run up in there, right, because Ryan Garcia was still throwing hard shots. As soon as he got up like, come on, what's up? Let's go, right? He was more pissed off when he got up because after the fight, he said, damn, he told Luke Campbell, he was like, man, I give you your props. I've never been down in my whole life. I don't know how true that is, but Ryan Garcia he said that he's never been knocked down in his whole boxing career, his life, sparring or nothing.
I don't think he'll lie, Key. I don't think he'll lie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna call him no liar. I mean, but that's what he said. He said he's never been knocked down. And I told y'all, me and Money both told y'all. We both said this, right? We said that a lot of people acting like Luke Campbell was a fucking Rudy Poop because a lot of people don't know about him. I said Luke Campbell can punch. Luke Campbell has power in both hands. I told y'all this. I said Luke Campbell has power in both hands. I said Luke Campbell also has a high knockout ratio. I also told y'all how Teofimo Lopez and his dad talked about Luke Campbell. They actually, I think they picked Luke Campbell to win. And they talked about how they had sparred Luke Campbell. And they had talked about how powerful Luke Campbell is. They said that Luke Campbell has power, a lot of power in both hands, right? So I not only said that Teofimo Lopez and his dad talked about how, the power that Luke Campbell has. Now, so let's not just act like Ryan Garcia has a weak chin. He has holes in his defense. Yeah, we see that. We've been seeing that, right? But he showed us something that we hadn't seen, that we didn't know. He was able to show that when he gets hit, right? When he gets hit cold, because Money, it's a difference between when you get hit in the fight, when you warmed up, you know what I'm saying, and you get hit and you warmed up and then you go down. Then there's a difference when it's still very early in the fight and you get hit cold.
Right.
When you get hit cold like that, you more susceptible to going down, right? Yep. But it's about how you get back up and how you come back when you go down. Now, Money, later on in the fight, right?
Yeah.
So if you notice, Luke Campbell hit him with that same shot a couple times. And he hit him with that shot and a few other shots that was just as bad as that shot that he took him down with, right?
Let me say this. What you just said, bro, I said the exact same thing in my stream. I think if somebody was in that was in my stream, I said, look, that was the same shot he hit his ass with.
Yes.
But he taking it. But go ahead, bro. Yeah.
Yes. Bro. Yes. And Ryan Garcia was able to take that shot, right? He was able to take that shot clean, right? And keep coming forward. He was able to take that shot clean and keep coming forward. So all of that talk about he has a weak chin and this and that, people need to learn boxing more. If people need to know what the hell they talking about, right? It's a difference between having a weak chin and being, and getting caught. Anybody in boxing can get caught. That's just like me saying Holyfield had a weak chin. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or any of these guys, that's like saying, right? We see Andre Ward, right, get put down by Kovalov. Did Andre Ward have a weak chin?
Oh.
No. You know what I'm saying? It's so a lot of people want to run with this shit. Oh, his chin is weak. No, you have a weak chin when you get knocked down and then you can't fucking get back up. Or you get knocked down and then you wobbly and then you get hit later on in the round. And every time you get hit, you on wobbly knees, right? Anthony Joshua is a definition of a weak chin. Amir Khan has a weak chin. Those guys get caught, right? It don't matter when they get caught, early or late in the fight, they get wobbled, right? You've seen, but Cleo Floyd said, but Kovalov is a big puncher. Luke Campbell has power in both hands. I just told you. I said, go look at his knockout ratio.
How many knockouts did Luke Campbell got? And ask me and come back and tell us if Luke Campbell is a big puncher or not. That's what you do.
Luke Campbell has always had power in both hands. He's a big puncher. Don't say, but Kovalov is a big puncher. Luke Campbell can punch too.
Exactly.
Let Luke Campbell hit you clean in your shit, just like he did Ryan Garcia. Trust me. A lot of dudes, when they got up from that, go back at Cleo, I know you know boxing, right? But you got to go back and look at that and look at the shot he hit him with. He was wide open.
And if Kovalev's such a big puncher, how come he never dropped Ward in the second fight then?
Exactly.
And I'm not saying that he ain't a puncher. I'm saying, okay, I know he's a puncher, but go look at Luke Campbell shit, dog.
I'm not saying that he's Kovalov. I'm telling you that the man is a top level, right? A top level professional prize fighter, right? That can punch, that has power in both hands, that caught Ryan Garcia clean in the jaw, right? Clean in the jaw. It wasn't no grazing shot. It wasn't no, like, oh, well, he caught him in the top of the head or something. No, he caught him clean in the jaw. If you know about boxing, you know that's the most dangerous spot you can get hit at. Besides, in the back of the temple or the back of the, right behind the ear, that when you get hit with that shot, it throws off your equilibrium. But right in the jaw, those nerves right in that jaw, he caught him right there. But he was able to recover fast because he was in tip-top condition. That was what I wanted to see, right? I want to see because, right, I know money, right? We didn't see all of these fighters. I mean, does Terrence Crawford got a weak jaw? You feel what I'm saying? He don't have no weak jaw, but we've seen him get caught.
Right.
We know that if any fighter can get dropped if they get caught with the right shot, right? If they get caught with the right shot, you don't have to have the you ain't got to be fucking Mike Tyson in 86, right? You don't have to have Mike Tyson power to catch somebody and drop her. You got to have, you got to have clean power, good power, which Luke Campbell has good power. He got power in both hands. And then you got to be able to catch them in that right spot. You catch anybody in that right spot, they going to go down. But it's about how they come back. It's not about if you get dropped, because if you fight long enough and if you fight, the right amount of opponents and the right opponents, you going to get dropped. But it's about how you come back. Now,
adversity.
And now, and that right there made Ryan Garcia more dangerous. When that happened, that made him more dangerous at that very moment when he got up, right? Because you heard the man say that he had never been knocked down in his whole career, amateur or professional, right? So he don't even know how he's going to respond when he get caught with a shot like that, right? You don't know how you're gonna respond until you get knocked on your ass, right? Then all of that shit comes into play. Then it's snapping. You either gonna fold, right? You either gonna fold to the pressure or you gonna rise, right? He got up, and that gave him more confidence because he like, damn, I got caught, but I'm right back on your ass. Now in his head, now he knows, okay, if I get hit with a clean shot, I got a chin. I can come back. I can continue. And you seen Ryan Garcia, right? I don't know. You ain't got to agree with me, Money, but what I did see in that fight, right? I saw that Ryan Garcia was getting stronger as the fight went on, right? A lot of people were saying, Luke Campbell, he started taking him into the later rounds. Ryan Garcia gonna fold. He needs to get him up out of there early. I saw Ryan Garcia getting stronger and stronger as the fight went on, right? That let me know he was in tip-top condition, and that let me know that as the fight went on, his confidence was building. Because y'all got to understand, right? What y'all have to understand is that I said this before. I said that Ryan Garcia, as far as if you look at the opponents that, I'm gonna even throw Shakur Stevenson in there, right? I'm gonna throw Shakur Stevenson there, even though he's not at 135. I'm gonna say Shakur Stevenson. I'm gonna say Tank Davis. I'm gonna put in Devin Haney, and I'm gonna put in Teofimo Lopez, right? So the young heavy hitters, right? And we got some more, but I'm going to just put in them, right, to make the example that I'm going to make. If you go through all of their toughest opponents, right, the only fighter to me, that any of them fighters have faced that was tougher than Luke Campbell was Teofimo Lopez and Vasil Lomachenko, right? And and I'm sticking to that. I think that now Ryan Garcia has the toughest opponent on his resume, right? Out of all of the young hitters, right, at 135, and then I'll throw Shakur Stevenson in there, right, even though he's still at 130, right? Other than Teofimo Lopez. And who you fight means something, right? Because to beat a man, you got to beat the man. Cleo said Leo Santa Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz, right, is more accomplished, but Leo Santa Cruz is a tougher opponent. I mean, not Leo Santa Cruz. Shit. There you go, money. You back in. Not Leo Santa Cruz. What the fuck? God damn, I lost my whole train of thought, right? I lost my whole train of thought. But Luke Campbell, my bad. Luke Campbell is a tougher opponent than Leo Santa Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz does not pose a threat, right? Nobody thought that Leo Santa Cruz was gonna go in there and knock nobody out, let alone Tank Davis, right? Leo Santa Cruz don't pose that type of threat, right? If you compare who is the tougher opponent, right? To me, my opinion, right? Luke Campbell is much more of a tougher opponent than Leo Santa Cruz. I see you said Richard Comey. Well, I said we're not gonna put Richard Comey in there because I just said that that Teofimo Lopez had the toughest opponent out of all of them, and that was Vasil Lomachenko. So that's enough said. You know, we don't need to talk about Richard Comey because we're still talking about that one fighter, right? But other than Teofimo Lopez, to me, my opinion is, you know, Luke Campbell is the toughest opponent that all of them have faced so far. You know, and that's saying something because I know that a lot of people want to talk about, oh, he has flaws. Yeah, he do have flaws, right? He has flaws. All of these fighters got flaws. One thing I don't like about Ryan Garcia money is that he don't have no bend in his knees. He's too straight up. You know what I'm saying? He don't have no bend in his knees and he's too straight up, right? I don't like that. I don't like that because with him not having no bend in his knees and him just straight up and down, I always used to teach, put some bend in your knees, put some bend in it in because he's too flat-footed, right? So his legs is too straight, right? So what that does is that he makes it hard, right, to transition from defense to offense and get out the way of certain shots, right? And he leaves his body open because he's too straight up and down, right? But he got hit with some strong, clean body shots too by Luke Campbell. Luke Campbell noticed that. Luke Campbell was hitting him with body shots, but he was able to take those shots. So Ryan Garcia showed y'all that he was tough. Don't shit on him and act like he just this and that. He ain't shit. He showed y'all he was tough. That's where a true champion is. That's when a true champion is born, when they can show you that they're able to go through the fire, right, and get up and come back stronger, right? And he only gonna get better. He only gonna get better from here. Y'all hit my like button. If you're in the building, hit my like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Shit, money.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Your icon blank.
It's still fucking up right now.
No. You know how you usually got your background picture is blank. It's just.
You want me to back out, come back in? Yeah,
you probably want to back out and come back in.
All right.
It's blank on my. Yeah, it's blank. Yeah. So that's what a champion is made of. It's about how when you fall, how you gonna get back up. But as far as I'm gonna wait for money to get in because I know a lot of people want to talk about how will he do against Tank Davis and Teofimo Lopez and of course Devin Haney. Those are all great fights. And ain't none of them dudes just gonna run through him easy like that. I think as far as the stylistic matchup, Tank probably would be the most difficult fight for Ryan Garcia as far as the stylistic matchup because Tank Davis, he goes to the body very well. He go to the body very well. But now you back on. Now what I'm saying is because a lot of people want to talk about, of course now the talk is gonna be Ryan Garcia against Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia against Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia against Teofimo Lopez, all of that, right? And I said out of those opponents, I think that probably Tank Davis probably would be his most difficult opponent because certain styles make for certain fights, right? And the reason I say that Tank Davis is because Tank is a more fighter that's more low gravity, lower to the ground. When he goes to the body, he goes to the body very well, right? And Ryan Garcia leaves his body open. Tank Davis, he's explosive on his feet, right? He's very explosive on his feet. And it's just stylistically, I see that Tank Davis is more difficult stylistic matchup for Ryan Garcia. But on the other hand, Ryan Garcia could be more difficult for Tank Davis than any of those other guys. If we talk about Tank Davis versus those other guys, Ryan Garcia could be more difficult because of the power that he possesses, right? And the length that he has, right? So Blue Blood Sports, what's happening with it? So when we break that fight down, that's what I see because Tank Davis is explosive, right? And he does go to the body. And Ryan Garcia is gonna have to fix some stuff on defense, right? But Tank Davis has shown on his end that he gets hit, right? And if Tank Davis is getting hit with the same shit that he was getting hit with Leo Santa Cruz, we know that Ryan Garcia is much faster and much more powerful than Leo Santa Cruz. So it's danger. That fight, they need to have the title Danger. That's it, right? Right? Danger. When you know what I'm saying? When two styles collide, danger. That's what that fight needs to be titled, Danger, because it's dangerous for both fighters. As far as Devin Haney and Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, I think that probably that's Ryan Garcia's, as far as danger as far as getting knocked out. I think that's Ryan Garcia's least dangerous fight if you're comparing it to Teofimo Lopez and Tank Davis. I think that Devin Haney could outbox him, but as far as knocking him out and stopping him, nah. But it's funny because I see some of the same flaws in Devin Haney that Ryan Garcia has, right? They both punch wide and leave themselves open for certain shots. I see it. They got some of the same flaws, although Ryan Garcia's flaws that he has when it comes to that is much more noticeable because I think Devin Haney is more disciplined on defense, and he's a lot more seasoned with his legs. His footwork is way better than Ryan Garcia's, right? Devin Haney's footwork is way better than Ryan Garcia's. So, yo, Money, you still there?
Yep, I'm here, Key.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Up again?
Huh? What you say?
Again?
No. You good.
Oh, no, I'm letting you cook. I'm listening to you cook.
Okay, yeah. So Devin Haney's footwork is a lot better than Ryan Garcia, but Devin Haney on offense, when he transitioned from offense to defense, he got some of the same flaws that Ryan Garcia got. Throwing in wide shots and leaving his chin open. But he's just, like I said, it's harder to catch Devin Haney with some clean shit like Ryan Garcia got caught with, because Devin Haney is much more quicker on his feet. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney much more quicker on his feet. So Ryan Garcia, he needs to clean that up. But I'm telling you, Ryan Garcia is going to be very dangerous if he clean that shit up, because he can hit hard. Ryan Garcia, with that speed and that power that he got, shit, he might be more explosive than any of them guys You know, he might be neck and neck right there with Tank, right? That speed, what I saw tonight is that speed and explosiveness that Ryan Garcia got. He's neck and neck right there with Tank Davis. I'm telling y'all, he's neck and neck because they both got explosiveness and speed. And he don't only see, people thought that Ryan Money before tonight, right? And a lot of people, they'll watch shit, but they don't fucking see shit. They'll watch some shit. They don't know what the fuck they watching, right? Because I be hearing, I already hear the shit that people saying, the people that's talking, right? A lot of people thought that Ryan Garcia only had a hook. He showed tonight that he has a hook. He got a strong straight, right? He got a strong straight. And he also has a strong uppercut because he hit Luke Campbell with a few uppercuts and hurt Luke Campbell with a couple uppercuts, right? So you know, he flat-footed, but that motherfucker's explosive, dog. And he's a killer. When he gets you hurt, he gonna jump on you. And that comes with confidence because see, a lot of times, and Tank Davis got that. Tank Davis is a killer because when he gets you hurt, he gonna jump on your ass, right? He's very confident, right? He's very confident because a lot of fighters, when they'll get you hurt and you like, damn, why they ain't jump on him? Why? Because they're not that confident in their ability, right? That's one thing I saw about Teofimo Lopez, right? In that Lomachenko fight. Teofimo Lopez, he didn't have the ultimate confidence because a few times he had Lomachenko hurt, right? He had Lomachenko hurt, but he didn't jump on him and go all out like we see Ryan Garcia did tonight, like we see Tank Davis do when he gets you hurt. So that Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia fight, that's a fight, like I said, you know what I'm saying? It's you can't blink. That's a you cannot blink fight because they both can knock each other out and hurt each other before a blink of an eye. You feel me? What you got, Money?
I was saying the same thing, Key, right? And you know, I rap for Tank like no other, bro. But when I tell people I seen things that Ryan Garcia did that's going to get Gervonta Davis problems, bro. The way he stick his hand out there, Key, to measure that the way he stick that jab out and measure, like even when he fight, he know how to press off your ass, Key. You feel me? Like he's so fast, like when you fit to hit him, he'll stick that jab out and press off your ass and jump back. You know what I'm saying? And what Tank have to come in and get Ryan Garcia, it can be trouble because if he press off Tank ass and if Tank throwing, bro, and he wild and Ryan Garcia coming with that hook and Tank right there for that hook, like I said, I don't give a fuck who you is. If you catch your ass with that hook on the right spot, you going down. The little dude was powerful and accurate, bro. Like I'm telling y'all, yes, I'm picking Tank to win. I'm picking Tank to win by knockout. I'm telling y'all, I'm picking that. But I'm not going to sit up here and act like Ryan Garcia is just a easy picking, bro. Y'all looking at that style of fight because the way he fought. Now, credit, he was anxious. He was anxious, bro. He went in there, but he showed more to me. You heard me, Key? When I tell you, bro, I was surprised, bro. And the nigga had me like, God damn. Even when he came out, I'm like, boy, this motherfucker faster than the motherfucker. You feel me? Like, even like you can just see in the twitching, bro. He ain't even have to throw. Just in his twitching, Key, his mannerism. You feel me? Like Luke Campbell didn't know what the fuck to do. He like, damn, this motherfucker fit to throw what? Just his mannerism, bro. How fast he twitching shit. I'm like, this motherfucker quick. You know what I'm saying? Now, him fighting that style of fight, he wanted to knock out. And I tell people that all the time. You want to knock a motherfucker out, you got to go forward. You got to put the pressure down on him and go forward. And he wanted that knockout to where he was just overexerting himself, bro. And that's why I tell people, that's why you have fights. That's why you have tape. That's why you have coaches. That's why you have training camp to work on that shit. Let's go work on that Luke Campbell fight. But that Luke Campbell fight is the best thing that happened to Ryan Garcia. It's the best thing that happened to him because he went in there. He got the rounds in. He got the experience in. He went on with a tough fucking fighter that was gritty, that took it as much as he gave it. He put his ass down on the canvas. You get to see, like, okay, now he see, okay, I got to slow my ass down because if I don't slow down, I can find my ass on that canvas. You know what I'm saying? Now, credit, two style of fights with Gervonta Davis and Luke Campbell. You feel me? But I'm not going to take away from Ryan Garcia, bro. That little dude showed me something tonight, and like I've been saying in all my videos, if he go out here and stop Luke Campbell, he is ready for anybody at 135, even with Javante, T.O., Devin, he ready for all of them, bro. Because even when you look, like I say, you look at Javante Davis, he haven't fought nobody with the caliber of a Luke Campbell, right? I look at my bro Javante Davis, Devin Haney. Devin Haney haven't fought no one near the caliber of Luke Campbell. I ain't gonna say Tank haven't fought nobody of that caliber, but at 135, nobody, you ain't comparing no fucking Gamboa to no Luke Campbell. I don't care what none of y'all say. I heard somebody, I forgot who the fuck that was, my dad take Gamboa to knock out Luke Campbell. Man, you know you just blowing smoke up people's ass.
See, when people say shit like that, dog, it's just, see, a lot of people, what we don't do, what I don't do, right? And people that watch me know that. I don't just, if I don't like a guy, I don't just say some stupid shit just to say it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people just go strictly off of if they like you or not as a fighter. That's it. But see, the thing is, what always tells the truth, are you willing to put your money up behind what the fuck you say? If you ain't willing to do that, you don't believe what you really talking about. That's why I always tell people, okay, if you really believe that shit, when people say some outrageous shit like that, okay, if you really believe that shit, when it go down, put your money up, and then we're gonna see how real you are about what you're talking about.
Yeah, and that's what I'm telling people, bro. So when you look at that dude, dog, you gotta give him his credit. And I keep saying y'all talking about he's not ready. He's not ready, bro. He just fought a fucking title contender. He just fought a title contender, bro. He is ready. Ain't none of that shit. Ain't y'all keep talking about Luke Campbell already been tenderized. Who ever knocked out Luke Campbell? Who knocked him out? Y'all saying he already been tenderized. Who knocked out Luke Campbell? Tell me that. Y'all be looking at fights, bro, because people got losses on their record. Y'all want to just
dudes are coming here, money, and they'll say shit like that, right? But ain't never seen Luke Campbell fight. Might have seen him fight one time against Lomachenko, but to go by, but to listen to somebody else say some shit and then come on here and say the shit, right?
Exactly.
Ain't never seen him fight. Don't know his history. Ain't really never watched him fight, because I could tell a lot of people ain't never really watched Luke Campbell by the way that they was talking.
Yeah. They don't know how tough he is or none of that shit. So y'all can miss me with that shit. I know what I'm watching. I'm quite sure Key know what he's watching. And I'm telling y'all, bro, Ryan Garcia is dangerous for any of them dudes. He's dangerous for any of them dudes, dog. You feel me? I'm not taking away from that kid. Now, credit. Yes, he got flaws. You know what I mean? Do we got flaws that's probably worse than others? We can probably say yes, he do. Right? We can probably say, okay, we see more openings. Mike Ram, I don't take that away from Tank when he fought Pedraza, bro. I don't take that away. I give him that credit, bro. I'm talking about at 135, Mike Rams. 135, bro. 135. If Tank and Garcia is going to fight at 135, bro, we talking about 135 pounds. I'm not talking about 130. I'm talking about at 135 pounds. You feel me? Each weight class is his own, champ. Each weight class is his own. Devin Haney haven't fought nobody with the caliber of Luke, the caliber of Luke Campbell at 135. Tank fought Gamboa. Gamboa ain't the caliber of a Luke Campbell, bro. You feel me? So, of course, I'm putting my money on Tank, but I'm not finna sit up here and make it like Ryan Garcia don't got a shot. Y'all just looking at it as, oh, Ryan just finna get walked right through. Y'all the same people. I ain't gonna say y'all, but the same people were saying, oh, Luke Campbell was finna get walked right through. He ain't got a shot. He gonna be done for this, that, and the third. He went 7 and got his ass put down with a body shot. You know what I'm saying? So, man, look. I'm just calling shit how I see it. I don't give a fuck about nobody else, how they feel, what they think, what they say. I laugh at some other shit. Everybody gonna have their own opinion anyway. I ain't here to change no grown motherfuckers' minds. You feel me? When I look at Ryan Garcia, speed and power is a deadly combination. Speed and power is a deadly combination, bro. You feel me? He had Luke Campbell as twitching and jumping. And I'm quite sure Tank, Devin, even the Teofimo Lopez, dog. All they ass will have a problem with Ryan Garcia early on before they figure his ass out, if they figure his ass out. You feel me? The little dude got length. The little dude know how to keep his distance. The little dude got pop, and power is everything. That's the equalizer. Everybody got a plan until their ass get hit. Everybody got a plan until they get hit, bro. And like I said, Luke Campbell was a big ass dude today, and he was feeling them motherfucking power shots. Look at his motherfucking eye. Look at his face. He was feeling those power shots. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I'm letting this be Ryan Garcia night. I'm not finna shit on Ryan Garcia. I'm not finna say nobody go walk right through him. They go do this to him, do that to him. If that's how you feel, look, be my guest, bro. I know what I'm looking at with Ryan Garcia. I know what I'm looking at with Tank. I got Tank beating him. I do got Tank knocking him out. But I'd be a motherfucking fool to sit up here and say Ryan Garcia don't oppose a threat to Gervonta Davis or any of them other boys at 135 pounds, bro. I'd be a motherfucking fool, bro. Speed and power is a deadly combination, and that motherfucker has speed and power. Not only that, that motherfucker has confidence. He has confidence and he got energy, bro. He has confidence and energy. And this dude been wanting Tank since he stepped on the scene. He been wanting Tank since he stepped on the scene, bro. You feel me? And I'm looking to see, like, okay, let's see if he go, just try to say this shit and then run out the door. No, like he got a fan base. He's not clout chasing. He's not clout chasing. He has a fan base. And look how he got the fucking crowd out. You know what I mean? We want Tank. We want Tank. Like he really believe he can beat Gervonta Davis, dog. You know what I mean? He really believe that shit. Not saying it's gonna happen, but that's what he believes. He's the fighter. And that man is dangerous, bro. He's dangerous for anybody at 135, hands down. I don't care what nobody say. The man is dangerous for anybody at 135, kid.
Bro, it's crazy how, right? He showed everything in this fight, right? He showed he could take a punch and get up. He showed that he has got stronger, a lot stronger, because I saw him when they was wrapping up, right? When they was wrapping up. And one thing I had said before a while back, I don't remember if you remember, is I said that I noticed one thing about Ryan Garcia is that he's able to be pushed back to the ropes when people try to grapple him inside. They can manhandle him easy, right? But he showed tonight. I seen him wrap up a few times, right? And Luke Campbell couldn't manhandle him like that, right? He couldn't manhandle him like that. So he's gotten a lot stronger, right? But as far as the Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia fight, right now, I probably would favor Tank Davis because if you weigh out the fight, right? If Tank Davis gets inside, if he's able to get inside, right? And he's able to, be strong and kind of bully Ryan Garcia, yeah, Ryan Garcia is open to some of those shots, right? But Ryan Garcia, like I just said, Ryan Garcia is dangerous to Tank Davis too, because one thing we haven't seen how good Tank Davis can take a shot. You see what I'm saying? Everybody talking about that Ryan Garcia got a suspect chin. What is a suspect chin to you? And that's what I want to do. Next is I want to know what a suspect chin is to y'all, right? So as far as Tank Davis, we really haven't seen Tank Davis. We don't know if he could take it. We don't know how good Tank Davis could take a shot if he gets hit by somebody with the power of Luke Campbell. Like I said, if you look at Luke Campbell, look how big that man was. Ain't none of them guys that we talking about. Tank Davis, Devin Haney fought somebody that big, but that was his most difficult fight. That Santiago guy. And I don't even think he was as big as Luke Campbell was.
Hell no.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's a big difference when you step up to 135 and you getting hit by guys like Luke Campbell clean. We don't know how good Tank Davis could take a shot. Just like before tonight, we didn't know how good Ryan Garcia could take a shot. But we saw that he was able to take a clean shot, get knocked down, and recover fast and get back up. Because he's in tip-top condition, and he's only getting better. The dude is only 22 years old. The fuck you think he gonna get worse? You think he's not gonna continue to improve? He had never been in a fight at this caliber, period. He went from fighting D-level competition straight up to B-level competition, right?
Yeah.
In the blink of an eye. And he hadn't fought. When was the last time Ryan Garcia had fought? A year ago?
Ryan Garcia, yeah, he fought last year.
Yeah, he hadn't fought in a year. It ain't even like that. He had like time to let me get look, because see, the last time we saw him fight, he got a fast knockout. Took him a few seconds to knock that dude out in the first round. Fonseca, the same guy that Tank had fought, right? Fonseca, the guy that we saw, the fighter that we saw Ryan Garcia in with last time we saw Ryan Garcia fight, he got a knockout in a few seconds. So he ain't even get his feet wet. He ain't even get to get his feet wet. He jumped straight in the fire with Luke Campbell, Olympic gold medalist, has all of the Olympic accolades you could think of. A guy that gave a hell of a fight to Vasil Lomachenko, a guy that barely lost to Linares when Linares was considered one of the top pound for pound fighters in the whole world at that point in time. See, people don't know this shit. When Luke Campbell fought Linares, Linares was considered one of the top pound for pound fighters in the whole world at that point in time. And Luke Campbell barely lost to Linares. It was a split decision. A lot of people think Luke Campbell should have got that victory, right? But hey, nevertheless,
the sweet science exam, that's first comment.
Hold on. Let me look at it. Hold on. I gotta find it, man. It's
oh, you got it at the bottom.
Okay. It says Ryan ain't cloud chasing nor ducking the smoke that the unified lightweight champ is avoiding. Ryan is saying the names of Gervonta Davis, Devin Haney. Meanwhile, the unified wants Cambosis. You talking about? Yeah, I mean, you got a point. You got a point, Tank. You got a point. And another, and he says, and not only did he get back up, but he didn't hold and move away from Luke either. He fought back. Ryan showed his heart tonight and was able to adjust and avoid getting hit with the shot which dropped him. I agree with everything you said, Tank. You on point, but he didn't avoid getting hit with that shot again, because he actually did get hit shot. He did get hit with that shot again, but you probably didn't notice it because he took it, and he got hit with that shot more than once again, but he was able to take the shot because one thing, like Ryan Garcia said, he was like, he called me dry. He called me still cold. I was still cold. He called me with a good shot, but he didn't. It's not like he just caught him cold. What he did is Luke Campbell set up that shot. He set up that shot and he did it beautifully, right? Because he saw that Ryan Garcia was open to that shot. And the thing that worries me about Ryan Garcia, right, is Ryan Garcia did get hit with that shot after he got knocked down. He was able to take it, right? He was able to take the shot, but he got hit with it again more than once. So what that lets me know is that's a hole in his defense that Eddie Reynoso still hasn't fixed with Ryan Garcia. Some habits are hard to be broken, but it's a lot easier, money, to break a habit like that, right? And fix a habit like that once you've been in a real fight and you've been put on your ass. And now now I got to really focus on fixing this bad habit that I got. Because before, it's like, yeah, they saying this and they saying I'm open for this, this, and that. But shit, ain't nobody exploited it yet. Ain't nobody ever been able to do nothing about it yet, right? But now that's not the case. Now I think they're gonna really focus on fixing that problem. And Ryan Garcia is a workaholic. You think Ryan Garcia gonna go fuck off for the next week? Ryan Garcia, I guarantee you, we're gonna see Ryan Garcia back in the gym within the next week. Working.
I said this, Key. When you're around somebody like Canelo Alvarez and you're looking at greatness, dog, it forces you to want that. You feel me? That rubs off on you, bro. He see what Canelo doing in the gym. He see the hard work Canelo putting in, dog, and he see the results Canelo getting. So when you're around that type of energy, bro, it's gonna rub off on you. Period. You know what I mean? Period, dog. And that's the energy and the confidence he coming in with. You see how he talking? Like I say, the motherfucker energy is crazy, bro. He made Canelo get amped in the ring. Like Canelo was calm. That motherfucker got to jumping up and down, grabbing on him. Canelo like, right. Now, motherfucker, watch this $1,500 jacket, motherfucker. You feel me? But you know, you know what I mean. But it's just the dude got energy, bro, and that's why I see why his fan base growing again, bigger, dog. And Ryan is a motherfucking superstar, bro. Period.
Yeah, man.
Superstar.
Yeah, he act like one too. You know what I'm saying? He act like one. And the thing is, right? Like Tank said, he calling out these other fighters because and I was and one thing I liked is right. We know that a Tank Davis fight is bigger than Devin Haney fight, right? I'm not finna be on that bullshit, right? But if you don't fight Tank Davis next, you got to get that smoke with Devin Haney, right? You got to get that smoke with Devin Haney. Both of y'all fighting basically under the same umbrella on the zone. It ain't no reason, but he acknowledged that. That's what I liked about Ryan Garcia, because Devin Haney and Bill Haney was sitting in the crowd, right? And Ryan Garcia could have been a hoe, right? He could have been on some hoe shit. He could have acted like that Devin Haney wasn't sitting right there, right? He could have acted like that Devin Haney wasn't sitting right there, but he didn't. You know, he acknowledged Devin Haney. When they asked him about Devin Haney, you know, he said that, you know, shit, yeah, that me and Devin Haney is a big fight. That's a big fight. He ain't try to act like Devin Haney was some shit and Devin Haney didn't deserve to fight him. That's what I liked about Ryan Garcia. So you got to give credit where credit is due, right? Because a lot of these other cats, they trying to act like Devin Haney ain't shit when he brought up, right? But he ain't do that. He gave Devin Haney his respect. He acknowledged him, and he said that, hey, well, you know, I'm down to fight Devin Haney. If we don't get no Tank fight, shit, let's you know, bring on Devin Haney. And he asked the crowd what y'all want to see. Of course, the crowd was screaming Tank's name because that's the fight that the fans want to see. It don't matter what you want to see or, you know, overall, it matters what the bigger fight is. Anybody, right, that's going to keep it 100, know that the bigger fight is Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, right? The more difficult fight might be Devin Haney. It might be Devin Haney because Devin Haney has a style to where he can box you. You know what I'm saying? It might win every round, but we don't know. You know what I'm saying? I think that Devin Haney is the least dangerous opponent as far as, you know, I'm going to go in there and get hurt. So if you see Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia fight, I think that Ryan Garcia is going to be much more aggressive, you know, fighting Devin Haney, right? He might get his fucking head boxed off. You feel what I'm saying? But he going to be much more aggressive fighting Devin Haney. As far as a Tank fight, I think he's going to really study Tank, and I don't think you're going to see Ryan Garcia as aggressive as you did with a Luke Campbell and these other guys when he go in there against Tank. Because Tank, you know, he got a whole different explosiveness and he got power. Now, Luke Campbell got power too, because anytime, like I say, money, people don't understand when you get in there with a guy as big as Luke Campbell. The motherfucker was big. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you can't act like Luke Campbell don't got no power. He was big. He got power. He got what, 16, 17 knockouts with only what, 23 fights? 20, yeah.
No, I think Luke Campbell got more knockouts than that.
I think he got like 16. He had like 16 I think it was 16 knockouts. Watch, I'm gonna pull it up right now. Right? I'm pull it up right now, man. So before tonight, he had 20 wins and 16 KOs. So
yeah,
all his wins were KOs, right? Okay. Except for 4 fights.
Except for 4, yeah.
Yeah. So you gonna tell me that man don't have power? And like I said, a lot of fans will argue with you when Teofimo Lopez and his daddy did a whole interview and talked about how good Luke Campbell was. They said that they sparred Luke Campbell several times, and Luke Campbell's a fucking dog. They said that the only thing with Luke Campbell is that he is on the same level as all of them, right? He said he's on that top A level. The only thing which doesn't submit him there, and this is what Teofimo Lopez and his dad said, is because Luke Campbell just don't have that thing in him where he knows how to win that takes you to that next level, right? Just like Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia, he gets in with all of the top guys, but he just he gives them all hellable fights, but he just don't know how to win against them. And that's what they said Luke Campbell was, but they talked about how he got devastating power in both hands, and he do. But what I want to do, money, right? If you with it, because I see a lot of people talking about that Ryan Garcia has a weak chin, right? So I want to know what their definition of a weak chin is. So I want to open up the phone lines, right? The number is right there on the screen, and I'm gonna open up the phone line, and I want y'all to call in, right? Y'all that's saying this, I want y'all to call in and tell me what y'all definition is of a weak chin. Hit that number and let me know what a weak chin is to y'all.
Yeah, I'm down. Shayna, okay. What's up down, love? How you doing, Shayna?
But yeah, man, I think I think as far as a fan friendly fight, Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia is the biggest fan friendly fight you can make. Because like I said, that's you don't blink, because both of them guys can fucking end the fight licking that goddamn canvas, right? They can end the fight, you know what I'm saying? Face down, licking the canvas, both of them. Dade Henry Jr. said Luke also did get over COVID, could have possibly affected him. He said that it didn't affect him. He said that he had very mild symptoms to no symptoms with COVID. So we're not going to use that as an excuse. We're not going to use that. He said that he only had to take a little bit from training, and he had very mild symptoms from COVID. So we're not going to use that COVID shit. We ain't going to do that. I feel you. You know, and that's a lot of, you know, that is going to be brought up, because I knew it was going to be brought up, but we're not going to use that because he said it didn't affect him at all, you know. And they pushed the fight out. You can't use that because they pushed the fight out, right? Month later to where they got more time to train.
Yeah.
You know, Sweet Science Examiner said facts. Boxing, he said Ryan will have to maintain discipline and keep Gervonta at the end of his punches and try to avoid letting Davis close enough to set up them bombs. Yep, he got to stay. He got to be able to. So Ryan Garcia, right? He showed that he's able to take a shot. He got to, for one, fight Tank. They both got to show that they're able to take each other's punches, money, right? Both of them. It ain't just one-sided, right?
Yeah.
Also, Ryan Garcia has to show that he's able to keep Tank Davis on the outside, right? He got to show that he's able to keep Tank Davis on the outside, right? And the main thing that Ryan Garcia got to do, because we know that him fighting flat-footed is straight up and down, that's his fighting style. It ain't gonna change for Tank Davis. It's not gonna change. You feel me? That's his fighting style. So once you got a style, right, you gotta be able to perfect that style, and you gotta do what you do, right? You gotta be able to do what you do. So that's his style. Just like Deontay Wilder has his style, and a lot of people like to talk shit about it, but he was able to perfect his style of fighting for him, right? So everybody don't have the technical orthodox, like, you know, that's his style. But he needs to, right? He needs to close that defensive gap that he has, because like I said, Tank Davis is a different puncher. Although we don't know how devastating Tank Davis is going to be moving up to 130, because Ryan Garcia is much bigger. He's a much bigger fighter than anybody Tank Davis has fought, because you know they're going to have to fight. I mean, not at 130. I'm talking about 135. My bad. But Tank Davis got popped. He get hit. I don't give a fuck if Tank Davis is fighting at 126, 130, 135, 140. He still can punch. So he can't go in there, you know, thinking that he could take them fucking punches like he did against Luke Campbell with Tank Davis. Even though if Luke Campbell, does punch as hard as Tank Davis at 135, which I don't think so, but it could be possible just because he big as hell. But nah, he needs to fix that. And Tank Davis on his end, we saw Tank Davis get hit a lot. We saw him get hit a lot versus Leo Santa Cruz, while that fight lasted. So Tank Davis, he has some holes in his game. Let's just talk about it. Let's keep it 100 straight down the middle. We're not just going to act like both of these guys don't have holes in their games and flaws that they need to fix. Tank Davis gets hit flush a lot too. And he can't get hit with those same shots that we seen him get hit with Leo Santa Cruz, right? He can't get hit with the same shots that we see him get hit in the Gamboa fight in the 7th round. So they both got to clean some shit up. But like I said, I would favor Tank Davis. I favor Tank because I think that the style that Ryan Garcia fights in, he too straight up and down. He leaves his chin too wide open. But can he fix that? He gonna get better. And y'all hit the like button. So everybody, hey, money. So everybody was in here talking about how weak his chin was, this, and that. But ain't nobody called in to explain what a weak chin is. That's all. I want somebody to call in and give me y'all assessment on what a weak chin is. Oh, my bad. You know what? I think I put the wrong number on the fucking. I'm like, man, ain't nobody called in. You know what? My bad, y'all. I put the wrong number on the thing. God dang. Hold on.
Calling somebody else and shit.
Yeah. No. It's my number, but it's a number that I'm not. It's a different number. Here it is, right here. Okay, hold on. Let me take that off. Put this one up. There we go. Now call in. That's the number right there. Y'all call in and let me know what a weak chin is, because a lot of people is, I've seen it ever since the fight has happened and it's over with. A lot of people saying that Ryan Garcia has a weak chin, right? So I want to know what a weak chin is to y'all, for y'all to be saying that Ryan Garcia's chin is so weak. And then we can talk about it. But money, go ahead, man.
Yeah, buddy, man. Look, Tank and Ryan gonna be one of the biggest fights to happen. It's gonna be one of the biggest fights to happen, bro.
Here we go. Hold on. What's good? What you call it? What's your name? Where you call it from? Hold on. Let me put you on speaker. My bad. No, go ahead. Where you call it from?
Calling from California, bro.
What's going on? What's your name, man?
Cesar Galeana.
Oh, Cesar, what's going on with you, my dude?
I'm coming right here from the LA 18.
Yes, sir.
So I consider a weak chin, dog, when you get hit in the chin, you get staggered and fucking get wobbly legs, or you get knocked out. That's what I call a weak chin.
So do you consider when let's use Andre Ward, right? When Andre Ward got caught and he got knocked down against Kovalev, did you consider Andre Ward having a weak chin after that?
No. He held his own right after, just like Marquez, Rafa Marquez.
Yeah.
Soft chin. You get knocked down. He had a soft chin, but he always had his legs right under him. You know what I mean? You get hit in your chin, but you still got your legs. If you get hit and you lose your legs, then you have a weak chin.
So are you saying that Ryan Garcia got a weak chin?
Nah, he held his own, bro. He took it like the G. He got hit up. He fucking, he kind of got a reality check. He stood up and he held his own, bro.
Okay, I agree with you because, like I said, a lot of people, my thing is, if you a fighter, if you fight long enough and if you fight the right competition, you're going to get caught and you're going to get dropped. But it's about how you react, right? And how fast you recover when you get dropped. We've seen guys that they cannot, when they get caught like that clean, they can't recover. They get up, they got a hold, they be wobbly, they falling all around the ring. They got to go back to the ropes to get the ropes to hold them up. He didn't do none of that.
was a hell of a time, bro. Just, I'm just calling you in, first time caller. So, a little shout out to all you homies out there.
Yeah.
That's all my take on the chin action.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you calling in, man. All right. Yeah, money. Like basically, he was saying, what we said. Like, you're gonna get caught, but how you gonna recover?
That my definition of a weak chin before somebody else call in. Look, just like you say, man, a motherfucker that go into the ring and we know for a fact. Like we know, like at any minute, we like, boy, we know his ass going down. Like American, like we know it's like it don't matter what he doing, we know like he gonna get caught. Like it don't matter how good he doing, he getting caught. For instance, Andre Berto have a weak chin. Like he do all that shit, and we know it just take one shot to put his ass down. You know what I'm saying? But with Ryan Garcia, like I say, we can tell, like even when he got up, he got dropped, and like he said, go look at the punch. Go look at the replay where he got caught. Motherfuckers don't normally get up from those type of shots. They don't, bro. And that nigga got up like ain't shit happened. He got up like he ain't even get dropped.
Yeah. Hold on. We got another caller calling in. Hold on. What's good, caller? Where you calling from? What's your name? Hello? I don't know. Anyway, go ahead, money.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So we know like anybody at any point in time, it's like we know like, boy, he doing all this, but we know he gonna get caught. You know what I mean? So he said Garcia has a weak chin compared to Tank for sure. So it's like we seeing him go down and shit like that. But like I say, man, I can tell a person they got a weak chin, dog. If he had a weak chin, he won't be fighting the way he fight. You know what I'm saying? You got your ass trying to fight not to get hit.
We can't say that. We can't say that he has a stronger chin than Tank, and we can't say that he has a weak chin compared to Tank because Tank Davis, we haven't seen him get caught like that. Hold on. What's good, caller? What's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Minnesota, but I'm out of Aurora, Illinois.
Okay, what's your name, man?
Pat.
Okay, what's good with it, Pat?
All right, cool. I was, talking about the weak chin. I mean, anybody can get caught, like you said. Yeah, but if you can, anybody wants to get knocked out, if you get knocked out, but a lot of guys can't recover off that get hitting in that jaw. That jaw, you can lose your air and you may not wake up. You have to have a strong chin just to wake up, get hit with a good shot. Because that'll knock your ass right on out.
Yeah, right. So what you saw from Ryan Garcia, did you think he has a weak chin or a strong chin?
He had a good chin. He almost got lucky though, because if the right one would have hit him, I don't think he could have got back up. But he got a good chin.
Right.
I don't think he got a good chin.
Right.
He got a good chin.
I appreciate you calling in. I appreciate your assessment, man. I'm gonna get to the next caller. Appreciate you.
Have a good one.
Okay, you too. What's going on, caller? Where you calling from? What's your name?
What's up, man? I'm calling from Paramount, California.
What's going on with you?
So I just came across your channel, man. My father was a boxer, and I enjoy, just watching. I love boxing, and I like how you guys are just breaking down and not being biased, or with fighters. Talking about weak chin, I'm gonna talk about one of my favorite all-time fighters, Felix Trinidad. You consider him having a weak chin?
Trinidad was chinny. He was chinny.
He was.
But I'm not gonna say that he had a weak chin because he fought some of the best fighters I mean, look who he was fighting. Look who he was getting hit by.
Right, exactly. I'm gonna speak on Garcia. I don't think he's ready for Tank. I think Tank is too powerful, too explosive. What he did today, he did become a man today, and he proved everybody wrong. You know what I mean? And Luke Campbell, he's a worthy opponent. He was an Olympian, and he has a outbreak style. And the dude, like you said, the dude came in big. He looked big. But the kid, you can see today he just became a man. But he needed that. He needed that because he fights with his 10-2 up. They need to go back to the gym and fix that shit because you can't be fighting these elite fighters like Teofimo Lopez, Tank with that chin up like that because you will get caught like he did today. But hopefully he goes back in the gym and improves on his defense because it'll be an interesting fight to see him and Tank go at it. So yeah, that's what I got to say. I appreciate the show, man. Keep talking, your boxing and stuff. I'm for sure gonna subscribe and keep listening to you guys. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you calling in, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right.
I'm gonna say this about Trent. I'm like, I think Trinidad was chinny, bro. You know what I'm saying? But
another caller, money.
Go ahead.
Caller, where you calling from? What's your name?
What's up, man? This is Hero from Chicago, bro.
What's going on with you, man?
I just want to say, I don't think he got a weekend, but that nigga is anything. And we yet to see him go against real good competition. When he go against somebody strong, they gonna hit that chin, he ain't gonna get up. I feel like he ain't got a weekend, he's just fragile.
Well,
he got knocked out by dudes and knocked out with dudes. What's that? Campbell even knocked out in the last 2 or 3 fights.
No, he ain't. Campbell ain't never been knocked out before, bro.
Yeah, Campbell been down before.
He been down, but he ain't been knocked out before.
That's what I meant. My bad.
Yeah.
He been knocked down. That take away. I'm just talking about the comparison and Tank power and dude. If Tank get a clean shot on dude chin, he ain't gonna get up.
Well, this is my thing, right? This is my thing. Did you see how big Luke Campbell was tonight?
I did. They were the same size.
Luke Campbell and Ryan Garcia, you said they was the same size?
Look like it's police. Same height, same
Well,
length.
I might need to I might need to return my TV. Then that motherfucking TV I was looking at, that big motherfucker I was looking at, that shit didn't look the same size. Luke Campbell looked big as hell to me. Luke Campbell looked like he looked 160. He could have but I'm thinking he was probably 155, 154.
How much you think Ryan was wearing?
Ryan Garcia looked like he was, in the 140s, 145.
Yeah, Luke was definitely about 154.
Luke was big. So yeah, he Money said Luke was definitely at least 154. So this is what I'm saying. Luke Campbell, like I said, you might not be too familiar with Luke Campbell, but Luke Campbell can punch. He got power in both hands. Like I said before, Teofimo Lopez and his daddy talked about how Luke Campbell can punch, right? The man had 20 fights and 16 knockouts. So him being down before in his career don't have nothing to do with his power on offense. Did you see the shot that he hit Ryan Garcia with? Now we can.
Man. The Iron Chin motherfuckers just took that. We watched so many fighters in the last, I don't know how many years, just take hard shots. Dang, if you're a superstar, you're supposed to be able to eat that one. He got hit hard and went down on the jaw. I'm just talking about these fighters.
So I'm gonna ask you again. So I'm gonna ask you the same thing. When Andre Ward got knocked down, right? Andre Ward, when his whole career, he showed you that he was about that, right? When he got knocked down by Kovalev, did he have a weak chin?
Nah, Kovalev was a legit hard hitter. He was big as hell too.
Well, how you gonna say that, right? But you're not saying that Andre Ward had a weak chin because he got up, he recovered, right, and he was able to fight on, and he showed that he was able to take the shot. I mean,
I think Kovalev got that power though. I don't think Luke Campbell had the power, in his weight class that can compare that. Dude was a crusher. He was known for knocking niggas the hell out. Dude, he knocked him down.
But if you look at what Andre Ward got hit with, right? Who got hit with the more devastating shot? Ryan Garcia got hit with the more devastating shot. Andre Ward got hit with a short straight, right?
That's what I'm saying. That's come back to his power. That's what I'm saying. We don't know dude to be known for his power.
But what's the most? Let me ask you. What is the most, besides getting hit in the back of the head, right, or behind the ear where it cuts off your equilibrium? What's the most devastating shot you can get hit with.
That's me in your chin.
Yeah, right there. That nerve. So
I know from I watch boxing all the time. I was watching niggas, Canelo, Charlo, niggas taking punches in the jaw hard. Don't even be shaking them. Errol Spence, all of them. Like I'm like, if you a strong jaw dude, that's you in the field, man. Come on, man. That's shot the world, right?
You know, like but one thing I said though, man, when you get caught like that and your body's still cold and you dry, it's easy to go down. But it's about how you recover when you get back up. He wasn't no shaking legs. He got back up and he came straight to Luke Campbell. Also, one thing I want to say is he did get hit with that same shot later on in that fight several times, and he was able to take it. That's what showed me. See, that's why I'm saying that I don't look at Ryan Garcia and say that he has a weak chin, because I saw him get hit again with that shot, right? Several times with the same shot, and then he was able to take it. Now, if he had got wobbled again, once he got hit with that shot, then I'd be like, okay, yeah, this motherfucker, he got a weak chin, because I see every time he get caught with this shot, he wobbly. And
yeah, you're right. I don't disagree with you. I'm really tripping off the comparison to Tank and Ryan. So Ryan was fighting the Mexican, he was getting touched up, right? He didn't fall, he didn't get coach falling. But then he got knocked down, and he got touched up. If he wouldn't have got touched up, he would have. If he would have knocked him out, he would have won. He would have beat Tank and all that. Like, dude got knocked out. Don't even compare. Dude, he ain't on Tank level.
Well, see,
let me say this. Look, so what y'all looking at, y'all think we comparing this fight and we saying that, because Ryan got hit and we saying that we can't compare the chins, like Tank saying this, that we picking Ryan to beat Gervonta Davis. In no shape, form, or fashion is we picking Ryan to beat Tank. I told you, I even got Tank by knockout, right? But at the same time, I want to see could Tank take the power of Ryan on the chin. You feel me? Because Tank, when we look at Tank fight, Tank haven't fought nobody with the power like Ryan Garcia got. You know what I'm saying? Young boy ain't got Ryan Garcia power. You know what I mean? Nobody else Tank fought got Ryan Garcia power. So yes, we can say Tank right now. We can compare the chins and say what Tank went through and what Ryan went through. We can say, okay, Tank got the better chin so far right now, right? But I still think Ryan. I can't really say if his chin holds up like that. But I've seen him get dropped and get back up and say, okay, he got his ass dropped, but he was never hurt. He was never hurt. You know what I mean? He got up and he went right forward. Yeah. So when we look at that situation, it's gonna come down to, can Tank take what Ryan Garcia is dishing out as well, and he gonna get touched. He's going to get touched. So by us saying that, we'll see who got the better chin. And like he said, it ain't just could Ryan Garcia take Gervonta Davis power, because y'all seen him go down. So of course we seen that he can go down, but we always knew that Tank could put any motherfucker down there to get into the ring with. But in the same sense, we got to say that Ryan Garcia can put any motherfucker down there to get in the ring with as well. So let's go see, could Tank take Ryan power, and could Ryan take Tank power? That's what it's gonna come down to. And by y'all saying Ryan going down, y'all saying, if Luke can put him down, then we damn sure know that Tank gonna put him down. But Luke Campbell carry power as well. You feel me? He carry power as well. And we can look at Tank as the better fighter than Luke, things of that nature. But Luke Campbell ain't no pillar puncher, bro. You feel me? So at the end of the day, we'll figure that out. They get into the ring with one another. But to me, I gotta say, it's the judge. I mean, what they say, Keith, it's still out there on Ryan Garcia to see if he got a chin or not, and we gonna find out if Tank got a chin or not once they make it happen. That's why I want them to make that bitch happen, so we could find out. So I do understand your case, champ.
Yeah.
Tank fighting style. What y'all think about his fighting style? To me, it seemed like he walked forward and he takes shots on purpose that he could box. He could dodge around and make you miss. But he can take some shots from most motherfuckers in his class, and that's how he beat you. That's what I said. There's levels, right?
I think that they both, right. But if you talking about explosiveness, and my partner Inshoff in the building, what's good with him? Now, if you talk about explosiveness and power, right? They both got explosiveness. They both got power. And when I mean explosiveness, I mean that fast twitch. Where they jump on you and they just explosive out the gate with their shit, right? Both of them have that. But Tank Davis, when Tank Davis is able to evade punches more, because Tank Davis got better head movement, right? He don't use it all the time, He don't use it all the time, but he got better head movement and he got better footwork because Ryan Garcia, his footwork, he just flat-footed. He too straight up and flat-footed. So with him, so what it does, right? What it does when you straight up and down like that, and I used to tell fighters this all the time, right? Is when you do, I used to tell them, bend your knees, put some bend in your knees, because when you straight up and down, it makes it a lot harder to transition, right, from offense to defense, right? And it makes harder to move out of the way of certain shots, right? We see that Canelo is able to be flat-footed, and Canelo can be flat-footed to do that because Canelo can shoulder roll. He can shoulder roll. He can catch your shit. He can catch your shit. He has great upper body and great head movement, and he know how to shoulder roll and catch your shit. Ryan Garcia, he don't got that down yet. He tries to do it, but he don't have that down yet. So, right, with that straight up and down shit, if Tank Davis can get inside, right, if he can get inside and catch Ryan Garcia with a clean combination, it could be night. But we don't know because he can also hurt Tank. And this is the thing, like Money said. Money is the biggest motherfucking Tank Davis fan that you ever want to meet, right? But he keeping it real also, right? But see, Tank Davis, right? He is not going to come in there when you fighting a power puncher like Ryan Garcia that's fast like that. You're not going to come in there and do all the things that you're going to see him do against, a fucking Leo Santa Cruz. He in there on Leo Santa Cruz ass, right? But he ain't got to worry about nothing. That's like motherfucking flies hitting your face. You ain't worried about that shit. You just batting that shit off. With Ryan Garcia, now it's a whole different ball game because now you have to worry about, okay, when I do get inside, I have to worry about getting caught because this motherfucker can really hit. And they both have to worry about that with each other. You see what I'm saying? They both have to worry about that. That's why I said that's a great fight because either way, you can't blink. Either way, either one of them dudes can fucking get caught licking that goddamn canvas. And then that's just real because we never seen Tank Davis fight somebody that has power and speed like Ryan Garcia. Tank Davis said himself, he said that he was staying at 130, and the reason he said he was staying at 130, he said because he was much more comfortable at 130, right? He was like, shit, I'm 130 is my weight class. Like, I'm more comfortable at 130. To fight Ryan Garcia, now he got to move back up to 135 against a dude that's dangerous as fuck. So it's a great fight. So we not gonna try to blow off this fight and act like Tank Davis is just gonna walk through him. It's a dangerous fight for both of these opponents.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you for taking my call, bro. I'll let somebody go.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate you calling in. All right, bet. Yeah, so and the phone line is open. Call in. Mr. De Niro said Leo was supposed to have power too, remember? Shit, nah, I don't. I ain't never seen Leo Santa Cruz have no type of power, and that's just keeping it real.
I mean, who have you heard Mr. De Niro say that? Because come on now, bro. Don't do that.
Let me see. Caller, what's good? Where you calling from? What's your name?
Oh, what's up, man? My name Mo, and I'm calling out of Vegas.
What's good with it, Mo?
Oh, nothing much, man. I was just listening in, and just my take on Ryan Garcia, man, with the chin thing. If you think about it, he actually got a chin, man, because Luke caught him clean with his shot. He didn't have wobbly legs, and then he backdoor got up and fought like nothing happened. And like Money mentioned, he ate like 6, 7 or more of them left hands, man. So he a young Thundercat. He's strong. He full of that testosterone. So I mean, he got a chin, man. Because I mean, if he was on some Amir Khan type stuff, the fight would have been over. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He definitely got a chin.
Right. Because we seen Amir Khan early in his career get caught by Bradis Prescott like that, and it was night.
Oh yeah, man, you touch him one time and he start doing the stanky leg, man.
Yeah.
And so, and pretty much just my take on Ryan Garcia versus Tank, man. If I was Tank, I would fight the man within this year, because y'all know at the end of the day, man, Ryan Garcia gonna put in that work and he gonna be in the lab. That giraffe neck and all that stuff, man. I'm pretty sure he gonna probably chill for a couple of days, and he gonna be back in the lab with Reynoso working on that, man. So, and just with his size being 5'10", and how tall Tank is, man? Tank like what, 5'6" or something like that?
Yeah, like 5'5", 5'6" at the most. I'm gonna say this: Adrian Brunner is 5'6", right? I didn't see Adrian Brunner in person. They say that Tank, I think they got him listed at 5'6". He 5'5". Tank is 5'5". Because Adrian AB is taller than Tank, easily taller than Tank.
Oh yeah, man. And like I said, man, if Tank, and this is my opinion, Tank beat Ryan right now within 2001, Tank will beat him. But the longer they wait for Tank to get a hold of Ryan, it's gonna only get worse, man. Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. Whenever I first started watching the fight tonight, I was like, God damn, man, that boy Ryan got some shit on his punches, man.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. I said, that boy bringing that heat, and like I say, he got to punch his chance no matter if he don't work on nothing else. If he able to put something on your ass, he gonna get you out of there, man. I was like, God dang, man. I was surprised by his speed and his power, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, dang, man, that boy got some fireworks, man.
Right, man. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When he caught Ryan Garcia and Ryan Garcia went down, I said, yep, that's it. I guess he would. In my head, I said, yep, that's all we got, folks. And I thought the fight was finna be over. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I did not think that he was gonna get up like that and recover. I was like, yep, he was a goddamn hype job. That's the first thing, and I'm gonna keep it real. That's the first thing that went off in my head. I said, yep, that's a wrap. He was a motherfucking hype job. He get his ass on somewhere, but he surprised me.
Oh yeah, hey man, he definitely did. Because if he went down, I said the same thing. I was like, well, shit, we about to see what the young bull made of, man. And sure enough, and if he got up, he made it through the round. And then when he came out the second round, and I was like, oh shit. I say, well, Luke really ain't jump on him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I know that come with experience. But I guess at the same time, Luke knew, like, man, this boy could catch me with something, and we're gonna both be in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Great fight though, man. And what fight before I let you go? What fight do you want to see more? And I'm gonna start asking everybody that call in this at the end of the call. What fight would you like to see more? Would you like to see Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia, or Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia?
I would say, man, I want to see Garcia versus Devin Haney. Just on the simple fact that this fight was for the interim belt for the WBC, and shit, goddamn, Devin Haney is the WBC champion. So I mean, it's only right, you know what I'm saying, to make that fight. And I think it would actually play out a whole lot better, because you hear Teofimo talking about, oh man, I want to fight Ryan Garcia. Well then, hey, Teofimo, in my opinion, you don't want to fight Devin. He's talking about he's undisputed, but everybody and their mama who actually watch boxing know that, hey man, you got a WBC belt, man. And even Suleiman came out and told the man, Eddie Hearn told the man, hey man, you're not undisputed. So I think by actually, if Ryan and Dale fought, then I think that would put a lot more pressure on Teofimo to actually become the real undisputed. Because hey, you say you want to fight Ryan, but if Devin come through and beat Ryan, then what's up, Teo? You got to make a decision. Do you really want to be undisputed, or do you want to move up and go try to mess with Ramirez or Josh Taylor winner?
Right. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. I can't disagree with you. Man, I appreciate you calling in.
Oh yeah, hey man, I appreciate appreciate the call, man. And what's his name? Turn me on to y'all, man. I be listening to the LDBC Black 78, man.
Yeah.
Turn me on to y'all channel, man.
Yeah.
Salute to you too, Money.
And salute to Trail Boxing Talk. Had another great show tonight.
Happy New Year, see, champ.
Oh yeah, man. Y'all be easy, man. I'm gonna fall back in the chat and finish the show with y'all, man.
I appreciate you. All right.
All righty.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I like me, Money. As far as me, I'm not disappointed either way. You know what I'm saying? But either way, even if Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis fight, right? The winner, I'm gonna be pissed if the winner don't go ahead and fight Devin Haney, right? Because Devin Haney there. You gotta acknowledge that he's there, and somebody gonna have to. One of these guys gonna have to fight him. Let me answer this. What's good with you, calling? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Keon and Mike, hey man, Bruce Groves, how you doing?
What's going on, Bruce?
Calling from Rhode Island.
Yes, sir.
Okay, dude. The Chins, I'm gonna say Ryan passed it today, because anybody gets hit point blank in the chin, they're gonna go down. You know, we're talking about. I started with some of the best chins in history. You know, Marvin Hagler and George Chivalo, they didn't go down. Muhammad Ali, he go down and get back up. Larry Holmes, they go down and get back up. Sugar Ray Leonard, they all get back up and they win their fights. Ryan, he got back up. We're just going to see what he does when a cannon hits him on the chin. But I'll give him a passing grade. How's that?
Right, man. I agree with you. It's about how you take it. It's not only about if you get back up. It's about how you get back up and how you take it, right? Once you get back up. Right.
Exactly.
Yes, sir. Now, let me ask you, man, what fight do you want to see more? Do you want to see Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia next? Or do you want to see Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia next?
Well, I'd love to see that lightweight division get cleared out, and we got Devin Haney, we got Tank, and we got Lopez. And if they can get something going, fight each other, come out with one guy, give Ryan a couple of fights in the meantime, let him get together. Now, you know, we got a lot of fights. We got a lot of guys to fight in that lightweight division, and I just want to see it happen. I don't care how it happens, but I want to see it happen.
Yeah, so you pretty much you don't care who you don't care which one of them fight next, just as long as they all fight.
The best will eventually get to the best. If they don't, then they don't deserve being in the tournament. But right now, Tank is at the top. Anybody he fights, I think he's going to win if he fights Lopez or if he fights Devin. And Ryan Garcia. He's a young guy. He's got plenty of time, and I think he's got the world in front of him. But I think he needs a little more experience. He looks too hittable, and you know, he doesn't look like he's ready for the top three yet.
Okay. I appreciate you calling in, Bruce.
Okay, Keon. God bless you. God bless Monty Brown. I'll talk to you cats later.
All right. God bless you, man. Appreciate you. All right. Money. This is what I'm seeing, right? Is 135 might be the best division in all of boxing, because we can sit here and cuss out each other. Me and you do. We can sit here and argue, nigga, to our face, turn blue, go at it with everybody in the chat, whatever, back and forth. What happened when, you know, such and such at 135, and we putting Tank at 135 because he was a champion at 135. It's smoke everywhere you turn at 135. This could be the best division in all of boxing.
I agree.
Because it's the most competitive, right? You got because so we look at 147, right? The only argument you got at 147 really, right, is Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Other than that, it's pretty much, you know, we know that they the top dogs, right? 135 is wide open. We know what Teofimo Lopez did, but a lot of people still think that he's not the best at 135. We know what Tank Davis has done, but a lot of people think that Tank Davis still has, you know, holes in his game and he'll get beat by one of these guys. We see Devin Haney. A lot of people think that Devin Haney is the best. Some people think that he ain't fought nobody. So, he ain't got no power. We see, even Vasyl Lomachenko, he's still there.
Yeah.
We got now Ryan Garcia. Now it's talked about, right? We seen that Ryan Garcia is actually relevant now, as far as relevant in boxing. Before, Ryan Garcia was only, a lot of people was, counting him out like, oh, he just a fucking model.
Right.
Just the Instagram dude. He ain't shit as far as boxing. He gonna get in there, he gonna get fucked up as soon as he step in there with somebody, right? Now he done put himself on the map to be a real threat at the 135 weight division, right? Now he's a threat, because before he wasn't a threat before, money. You feel me? Even though me and you said, like, well, we think that he the real deal. We think that, overall, as far as boxing fans and the talk, he wasn't no threat at 135. You was able to look over Ryan Garcia. Like, yeah, this motherfucker, everybody want to fight Ryan Garcia because he's food.
He was the weakest link.
He the weakest link. Everybody want to fight Ryan. Now, I don't think everybody going to be so fast to want to fight Ryan Garcia now. As far as, we think he the weakest link.
I mean, I feel like even if they feel like that, I think the fans should now, after seeing that fight with Luke Campbell, should put more respect on his name. You know what I'm saying? I'm still seeing people disrespect the dude. You feel me? Which pissed me off a little bit, but at the end of the day, like I say, we ain't here to change no grown ass people mind. But the majority of the fans that got common sense, bro, like we say, go do your homework on Luke Campbell. And if just go look at his toughest fights and look at how the man fight, look how he performed. And then go look at everybody that Ryan Garcia faced and tell me, has Ryan Garcia faced enough fighters to compete at that level of competition? But like I say, he figured it out as he went on as well. But you got, like I say, can you show him that he was a fighter, bro? Ryan Garcia.
And my bad, you know what, money? I don't mean to cut you off. My bad, because I didn't even mention Chris Colbert. I didn't even mention prime time Chris Colbert. No, he had 130. He had 130. My bad. Go ahead, money. He had 130.
Yeah. So when you look at Ryan, he just showed us and proved us, like, for the people that's always talking about, oh, they don't like boxing, they like fighting and all that shit. He just showed that he ain't just a fighter, but the motherfucker is entertaining. He's entertaining. Like, that was far worse what we just saw, dog. You seen this motherfucker get dropped and get back up and go in there and stop this motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get credit to that type of shit. Any other places that'll be considered fight of the year. Oh yeah, it's a fight of the year candidate. That motherfucker got dropped, got back up and stopped. You dig what I mean? So, people got their favorites, bro. They got their picks. Like, I always been a fan of Ryan Garcia. I needed him to show me more. You know what I'm saying? And I said this fight was a big fucking fight for him. This was the biggest fight of his career. And he stepped up and he passed with flying colors. You know what I mean? Like I said, we gonna see flaws in every fight. Was this the best fight from him? No, it wasn't the best fight from him. But he went in that motherfucker. He got the job done against the toughest fight of his career. He didn't bitch up. You know what I mean? I heard people when I was streaming, oh my God, please don't let this be Devin Haney and Gamboa. Please, like, before the fight kick off. Then when the fight kick off, motherfucker was entertained like a motherfucker. You feel me? So I like Ryan Garcia, bro. Man, Ryan Garcia is a fucking star, bro.
I like Ryan Garcia, man. I like Ryan Garcia a lot. I like Tank Davis. I don't like some of the move. I don't like the way that he move a lot of times, but I like Tank Davis. Love to see him fight in the ring. Shit. I love Devin Haney, because Devin Haney to me, he want all the smoke. How could you not ride with a guy that wants all the smoke, that's willing to fight any and everybody, right? So yeah, man, this division is fire, man. This division fire.
Okay, let me stop. Jay Dixon, you're wrong, bro. They didn't. It ain't a reason why he said he wasn't ready for Linares and they changed to Luke Campbell. Linares got sick or some shit. It's the reason why they didn't fight Linares. But it ain't that we don't want Linares and went to Luke. You feel me? Luke Campbell is a tougher fighter than Linares right now. Linares would have got knocked out earlier, in my opinion.
Oh, easily.
Yeah, Luke Campbell.
Easily. Linares don't pose that knockout threat that Luke Campbell posed. He's not near as big as Luke Campbell. He's not. I mean, Luke Campbell is more technical than Linares. Linares is chinny. Now he got a weak chin.
Now he chinny, and he went up to 140 and lost. So when he came back down, he wanted to beat no goddamn Ryan Garcia, bro. I think Luke Campbell put up a better fight than Linares would have put up. But go ahead, kid.
Yeah, man. I was gonna read your man Tank Davis. I am Ill Will. What's good with it? And y'all go subscribe to my man. I am Ill Will, man. He be having some dope ass shows over there, man. Go subscribe to I am Ill Will on YouTube. Go subscribe to my man. Show him some love.
Bro, Linares is the same kind of fighter as he was back then, bro. Luke Campbell is a more challenging fight than Linares, bro. I'm sorry.
Hey, see. So Tank Davis was on Twitter. I don't know if y'all. Let me find this camera. I'm gonna let y'all see it. So Tank, I'm gonna let y'all. Tank Davis was on Twitter, and this is the first thing he said about the fight when he was watching the fight. I don't know if y'all can see it. You can see that. Read that, Money. You see it, Money?
Ryan will run right through. Hold on, let's say Ryan will run right into shots.
Yeah, so he said Gervonta Tank Davis. He said Ryan Garcia. He gonna run right into shots, right? He also said he made a comment. He says why he do that to his trainer? They fucking for sure. I don't know what he talking.
Oh, he jumped up, bro, like he got the rad like a cowboy, bro.
He said why he do that to his trainer? They fucking for sure. So it's already beef, right? Now that's real. If another man say some shit like that about another man, right? And I'm gonna repeat it again. Gervonta Tank Davis commented on Twitter and he said, why did he do that to his trainer? They fucking for sure. And I think he was making a reference about Ryan Garcia jumping on, was it Canelo or his trainer? I seen him hug Canelo. I didn't see him. So I guess what is it, Money? He making a reference about Ryan Garcia jumping on his trainer and wrapping his legs around him. That's what
man.
said.
And now that not just wrapping his leg either, like he ran like a cowboy. I'm like, come on now, Ryan. You know a little bit too much, bro.
I just took it as him being a kid, man. He a kid, you know. But right.
He's excited though, bro. Like I say, his energy is crazy, bro. He got real energy.
Yeah. But see, right, Tank Davis already went there. Tank Davis did put on Twitter that Ryan Garcia fucking his trainer, right? We know it ain't true, but it's funny, right? Yeah, I try not to laugh though. Lil Floyd said both legs though. Yeah, man, y'all ain't shit, man. Oh shit, y'all got me in tears, man. I'm trying fucking crying right now. Hey, but that shit funny, dog. That shit, hey, y'all got me crying and shit, man. That shit funny as hell. Hey, but hey, that's a man. You can't say no shit like that about another man, right? So they got beef now. That shit real beef. Cause hey, man, I don't give a fuck. You ain't finna put type in front of the whole world, tell everybody I'm fucking my trainer.
Right, dog.
Hey, now he done said that. Now you know people gonna get on Ryan Garcia head, dog. You know, we already got cats in the comment section talking about, but he wrapped two legs around him. Hey, y'all stupid as hell, man. I'm crying and shit. Keto, y'all damn they got snot coming out my nose. Hey, Keto, what's good with it? Keto, Happy New Year's, cuz. He said,
Keto, what's going on, Keto?
Yes, sir. And Keto, continue dropping that knowledge, and I will be giving you a call this week because I'm gonna be out there, man. We got to do some big business. Brandon House, he said he tried that shit right after Reynoso and jumped on Canelo. Canelo wouldn't have it. He tried to jump on Canelo and Canelo wouldn't have it. Man, y'all crazy as hell, man. Y'all
Canelo was too clean for that boy. Canelo, man, watch this $1,500 jacket your ass jumping.
Yeah, Canelo like, nah, you ain't finna jump on me. Yeah, man. That's funny though. But it's funny, right? But if I'm Ryan Garcia, that shit ain't funny, right? You out here posting on Twitter and millions of people gonna see you saying that I'm fucking my trainer, right? And then before that, you talking about that I'm just gonna run into shots if I get in the ring with you. We got beef now. Now is and they've been going back and forth for a minute. So this fight gotta happen now. With them words, money.
I'm here.
With them words, right?
Uh-huh.
I feel like now you didn't took it, you know what I'm saying? You didn't took it somewhere. One thing my daddy told me, he said, don't ever let a motherfucker spit on you and don't let nobody call you no punk.
Or slap you like a bitch.
Or slap you, right? You better not let nobody call you no, and right there, what he said, he calling them a punk. Right? When I came up and see, if y'all younger, when I came up, punk meant something different than probably what it do to a lot of y'all now. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, he called them a punk.
Punk mean you sissified.
I ain't gonna say the other word because you ain't allowed to say that F word, and I ain't talking about fuck. I'm talking about the other F word now. In today's society, you ain't allowed to say that shit. They'll shut my whole YouTube account down if I say that F word.
We just gonna say you're sissified.
yeah. So it's beef, You can't talk to another man like that. Nick Silvio says, my first time here. Cool channel, salute. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon. And then make sure that so everybody right now, right? Make sure if you're not a subscriber to Everything Boxing and Sports, make sure that you go to YouTube, subscribe to Everything Boxing and Sports, and hit the bell icon, and then go stay on YouTube and go subscribe to Money Brown TV, right? Go subscribe to my man Money Brown TV. Yeah, so man, it's crazy. What you feel about it now? You think that Tank's words just made this fight much more serious?
I mean, Ryan Garcia will come back and call his ass a woman beater. So it's like once you get that personal, hey, how I get, Keith. I match your energy. You want to go there? I can hit low too, my friend. You know what I'm saying? So I'm quite sure Ryan Garcia, he go see it. He see everything on Twitter, what's going on. And he looking at Gervonta Davis, so he gonna have something to come back with. He know how to talk that shit. So, but with that being said like that, hey, you gotta see me, dog. Why you be tell Floyd, I'll never let a man disrespect me like that. You gotta have to see me. Whether it's sport or in the ring, you gotta see me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm quite sure he gonna be on his ass and trying to make the fight happen. So, like I said, I want that fight to happen, bro. Next. A lot of people talking about they looking at Ryan Garcia, they saying hoes, they saying flaws, they saying this. Well, that's why you got training count. And that's why he just had an experienced fucking fight against a tough motherfucker like Luke Campbell to go clean that shit up. You feel me? If you just beat a motherfucker title contender and Luke Campbell at 135, you're ready for any motherfucker, dog. So I know y'all looking at Tank performances and looking at his performances saying, oh, Tank this, that, and that. Well, we gonna find out. You know what I'm saying? But I want it next. You feel me? And I think Ryan Garcia, he gonna have a lot to say. So like I said, I'm gonna let him enjoy his day. This is time. This is day. Tank had this time against Leo when he did his shit. He just stopped motherfucking Luke Campbell. It's his time, and I'm let that man shine. But tomorrow we will be on his ass. But right now, he get to enjoy his time, bro.
So check this out, because I haven't heard nobody say this, right? And because we always like to compare what the other fighter did to, what the other fighter did, right? But ain't nobody talking about that Linares, right? When he was in his prime still, right? This is not a Linares that we saw fight Lomachenko. It's not a Linares that we saw fight, anybody recently. This was Linares, right? Like I said, Linares, when he fought Luke Campbell, back when him and Luke Campbell fought, Luke Campbell was still in the beginning stages of his career, and Linares was in the prime of his career, and he was he was a world champion. He was considered the best fighter at 135 pounds.
Yeah.
By everybody. He was considered that guy at 135 at that point, right? He was considered one of the top pound for pound guys in boxing. Also, right? and he did beat Luke Campbell, but Luke Campbell, it was a split decision, right? A lot of people thought Luke Campbell won, right? So Ryan Garcia beat Luke Campbell much more impressively than Jorge Linares did in his prime, right? Also, Ryan Garcia beat Luke Campbell much more impressively than Vasyl Lomachenko did, right? When he fought him.
Yeah.
So you have to take that in consideration, right? I haven't heard nobody say that and talk about that, right? And salute to I Am Ill Will in that super chat. He said Tank or Dev gonna put pause on Ryan. We're gonna see. But I haven't heard nobody talk about that, right? How giving him Ryan Garcia credit for whooping Luke Campbell, whooping him more than any of these other guys, right? That he's ever been in the ring with. We don't act like Luke Campbell wasn't just in the ring with Vasyl Lomachenko and went all 12. And Ryan Garcia hurt Luke Campbell multiple times in the fight. Shit, what round was it when Luke Campbell was done? And what round was it? The 5th or 6th? He was done then, and the bell saved him. He was hurt multiple times in this fight. So it ain't like that. Ryan Garcia just, well, he caught him because that's what a lot of people was like, okay, Ryan Garcia, he fast. If he knock out Luke Campbell, he'll catch him with something that Luke Campbell did see. But nah, he actually got in there and fought Luke Campbell, right? They fought each other. He hurt him multiple times in the fight and then stopped him. And I don't know if you remember, Money, I said that Ryan Garcia will really impress me if he's able to outbox Luke Campbell and then stop him later on. And that's what the fuck he did. Right?
Yep.
He stopped him in the second half of the fight and he outboxed him. He outboxed him in all the other rounds. I only had Luke Campbell winning the second round where he got the knockdown. And I had him maybe winning one more round at best. Other than that, Ryan Garcia won all the rounds.
That's how I looked at it, because I'm like, when I was looking at the fight, I know they was like, oh man, Luke looked good. And I'm like, I don't know what y'all looking at, dog. But I got Ryan Garcia winning that round and that round and that round and that round. Like, he was putting on the pressure, touching his ass. Don't get me wrong, he got hit with some shots, but we're seeing him being more aggressive, going downstairs, and it just seemed like it was getting close. You feel me, Keith? It just seemed like it was getting close and when he was gonna catch his ass, like he was breaking his ass down, he was getting tired. We seen him getting heavy, seen him breathing heavy, and that's why I got saying, man, if you go down to that motherfucker body, dog, you gonna catch his ass. And he went downstairs, and that was all she wrote. You know what I mean? But people ain't gonna get that man his just due, dog.
Yes, sir. And Calvin Johnson, appreciate you, Calvin Johnson. He say, yeah, man, y'all continue to show support to the channel platform. We appreciate all the support y'all show, and yeah, just continue to show support. And like I said, me and Money, we got some big things coming for y'all in the future. Yeah, man, shit, it's a new year, and we only gonna go harder. We only gonna go harder. The grind, like my man Blue Blood say, the grind don't stop.
Thanks.
Devin, John Kramer said Devin outboxes him. Tank puts him to rest, literally. See, but this is the thing, right? We cannot continue to say that, oh, Devin just don't go out, because we don't know. We need to see Devin Haney in there with somebody on the caliber of Luke Campbell. Now, I know that Luke Campbell and them, they ducked Devin Haney because they had a chance to fight Devin Haney, and they ain't getting in the ring with Devin Haney. But we still need to see Devin Haney, because I don't crown none of these dudes. I don't crown, and I tell you this over and over, I don't crown none of these fighters until they get in the ring against somebody that's worthy of me saying, okay, dude, he hit. Even when, and Money can attest to this, I wouldn't even given Teofimo Lopez his full credit, even when he beat Lomachenko. even when Teofimo Lopez went and knocked out Richard Commey, I still didn't give him his full credit because to me, I knew that was a perfect stylistic matchup for Teofimo Lopez. Fighting somebody like Richard Commey Richard Commey can go, but Richard Commey is a fighter that's gonna come straight forward. He gonna leave his chin open. He either gonna knock you out or he gonna get knocked out, and that's just what it is. And I knew that was a perfect stylistic matchup for Teofimo Lopez. So I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I wasn't sold on Teofimo yet, right? But when he went out there and did what he did to Lomachenko, even though I picked Lomachenko to win the fight, I came on here like a man and I said, okay, I got to get this man his credit. He the truth, like he the real truth. Ryan Garcia, I have to give him his credit because me and Money both said that this fight will show you what Ryan Garcia is really made of. He either gonna fold or he gonna rise to the occasion. And he had a chance to fold, right? He didn't come out and get no fucking quick knockout to where you was like, well, he caught Luke Campbell, but Luke Campbell, Luke Campbell could have beat him if just like Jermell Charlo, right? Money. When Jermell Charlo caught Erickson Lubin, right? A lot of people were still kind of like, damn, I think Erickson Lubin probably might have could have got Jermell if that fight could have kept going. He just caught him, right? A lot of people still thought that. Like, well, man, if they fight again, but now you don't have to talk about if Luke Campbell and Ryan Garcia fight again. Because it ain't no if. They fought long enough. It was, he went through fire in that fight and he came out. So now Ryan Garcia, he showed to me. Yeah, a lot of people ain't gonna give him his credit still. You know what I'm saying? But he showed me that he is the real deal. And I still want to see him fight Tank. Now that Tank Davis fight is not a joke no more. Right? Because I remember when the Tank Davis, what was it, a year or two ago when he first when the Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia fight was first brought up, right, Money?
Yeah.
I laughed at that shit. Nobody took that shit serious. I was like, man, Tank Davis gonna fucking kill this dude. Ain't no way they gonna put him. Even De La Hoya was like, no, he's not ready. No, Tank Davis a killer. He's a killer. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it was funny. People laughed at that shit, right?
But now he walks right through the Tank.
Now it's a real conversation. Now it's a real conversation. Tank might be favored in that fight, but he ain't gonna be a big favorite. It's a real conversation, right? Because if you had and I'm gonna make this reference, Money, and then I'm gonna go ahead and let you cook, right? What makes it a real conversation, right? Before, if you had say $10,000, right? You had $10,000, and they told you put $10,000 on Tank, and you're gonna win back 20. You're gonna win back the 10 plus it's even money. You gonna what against Ryan Garcia, right? Oh man, that's of course I'm gonna do that shit, right? Of course. But now, if they tell you the same thing, I guarantee you're not finna make that bet like that, right? You're gonna think long and hard, right? And 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be like, nah, I ain't finna take that chance. And the reason you're not gonna take that chance is because you know that Ryan Garcia is a real threat and anything can happen in that fight. Go ahead, Money.
I'm gonna still put my 10,000 on Tank because I know I'm getting that there's gonna be 20. You feel me? But it is a lot.
No, let's keep it 100. Money.
I know what you're saying. You still gonna have
to 10,000 right now, right? And they told you when this fight is made in 6 months, say this fight is made in 6 months, right? You got your last 10,000, you putting it on Tank.
I'm putting it on Tank. Because I feel like he's still gonna beat him. Now, if you talking about putting it on Tank by knockout, or we just talking about the straight up win?
I'm just saying the straight up win. All you got to your name is $10,000. You putting it on Tank.
I'm doubling up.
Well, you was a gambling man.
I'm doubling up, bro.
You was a gambling man.
No, because I know Tank's still gonna beat him. Now, is it a chance that Ryan can go in there and knock his ass out or put them hands on him? Yes, it's a possibility. Like I say, Ryan power is real. It's real. But that don't take away from me having faith in Tank beating Ryan Garcia. Because I still think Tank is the better fighter. I wanted Ryan to do this on the simple fact of so Tank could get his just due for beating Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know I still know that he gonna beat him. But I still understand what Ryan Garcia is as well. I know Ryan Garcia going into that fight, and at the least he got to punch his chance on Tank motherfucking ass because Ryan got the power to knock out any motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? To knock out any motherfucker. That power is real. You feel me? So it's a good ass fight, bro. It's a good ass fight. But Ryan get his just due now. He solidified himself, like I said. He put himself up there to show that, okay, now you motherfuckers see that, yeah, Devin, T.O., and Tank might be the ones talked about. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, Ryan talked about as well, but we know that's in the mix right now. But now y'all can start talking about me, Ryan Garcia, right in that mix and upsetting the apple cart too, because I'm a bad motherfucker as well. You feel me? Whether y'all like my interest outside the ring, inside the ring, if y'all don't like what I do, things of that nature. And Ryan Garcia is a likable person. Like if you don't like Ryan Garcia, it's because either you don't like Oscar De La Hoya or you don't like Canelo Alvarez. You feel me? But you don't like Ryan Garcia for the fact that you just don't like Ryan Garcia. Because he told you what the fuck he gonna do in his career. Like I said, I'm gonna tell y'all what I want. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Y'all don't have to like it. I want Gervonta Davis next. That's a dangerous fucking fight. So everybody that's talking about, oh, we want to see him fight Devin. We want to see him fight Devin. Tank is a way dangerous fight than Devin Haney. And that's a fact. So how can you not like a man for running towards danger? You feel me? And he talk that shit, and all he do is back up what the fuck motherfuckers say to him. Ain't like he going there and start shit. You know what I'm saying? So I like the kid, man. I like his fighting style. He is going to carry the sport for a minute. He do bring new eyeballs to the sport, and he do put asses in the seats. And anybody that helped grow the sport of boxing, you should have some type of respect for him. You know what I'm saying? You should have some type of respect for him. And as I alluded to in earlier, he's a fucking fighter, and he's entertaining. You can't say he's boring in the ring. You can't, oh man, Ryan Garcia get in the ring. Oh man, that shit is boring. And now y'all can't tell me, none of you motherfuckers can't sit up here and tell me that fight went more entertaining than Devin Haney and Gamboa. You feel me? None of you motherfuckers can't sit up here and tell me that shit. And I don't want to hear no, yeah, man, but they was outboxing the dog. They did this, hell no. Nah. Ryan Garcia was in there with the most dangerous fighter out of Gamboa and motherfucking Luke Campbell, and he went forward. You understand me? And got the knockout. You know what I'm saying? And got the knockout. So I don't want to hear no bullshit, dog. But I'm giving Ryan Garcia all his credit, like I always gave the young kid his credit. Like I say, he still had to prove something to me. He proved it to me in the motherfucking Luke Campbell fight that he's deserving of a world title shot. He's deserving. That was a fucking real title eliminator fight right there against a real motherfucker caliber of opponent and Luke Campbell. You feel me? Whether y'all want to get a man credit or not, Luke Campbell is a valid motherfucking opponent to get ready for the fight for a world title. That's why I say he's ready for a fight for a world title, because he fought Luke Campbell. And even though he had the flaws that y'all saying he had, he still went in there and got the job done in impressive fashion by getting a knockout to the body. You feel me? A knockout to the body that we know that don't move. It don't move. So now guess what he say? Oh, shit, I knocked this motherfucker out to the body. I don't have to head hunt no more. I see I got power. Like, it works when you hit motherfuckers down low. It actually works. You feel me? So at the end of the day, the king will go back to the drawing board. Him and his trainer, they go try to make him better than what he is. And we'll see how he look in this next fight. But kudos to motherfucking Ryan Garcia. Like I say, it's his night. That man get to enjoy his night without people shitting on him. People go shit on you anyway. But that man get to enjoy his night. He ain't gonna have Money Brown shitting on him. He ain't gonna have Keon shitting on him. You feel me? Salute to that man, dog. He deserve all the praises in the world. Let's see where he go from here, dog. But I want him to Tank next, bro. I want Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis next.
So they was talking about a Cinco de Mayo fight with Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis. I'm smiling and laughing because that fight is fucking big. And if they make that fight on Cinco de Mayo, right? Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis on a Cinco de Mayo fight. I don't know how that will happen because if Canelo, well, I'm saying if Canelo fights on Cinco de Mayo, right? If he take that date back, it's I don't know. You know what would be huge, mega, right? If they had that fight, right? Cinco de Mayo and Dallas Cowboys Stadium. You know how big that fight would be? But I'm saying with the Canelo fight. So they had two main events. One, Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, and then Canelo versus whoever he gonna fight in Dallas Cowboys Stadium, Cinco de Mayo. You know how big that motherfucking fight would be.
Stupid big, dog.
That would be so big, right?
That's an event.
That will put boxing, real boxing. I ain't talking about fucking YouTubers. That will put real boxing back on the map, right? That will put real boxing back on the map, right? Also, that would have so many fans because the Mexican people on Cinco de Mayo will fucking show out for that shit, right? That will have probably more fans than you could fit in Cowboy Stadium. Real talk. And we know Cowboy Stadium, you could fit 100,000 plus.
Yeah.
However many, 100,000, 120,000, whatever they can have, Cinco de Mayo, you know how big that would be? That would sell out the whole Cowboy Stadium and some.
Real. That might go have an event outside the stadium, P.
Dog.
They're gonna be outside the stadium taking for that motherfucker.
Dog, man, that's what I'm saying. Like that, but see, we know that now it's funny because they can get shit done because with the revenue that you would bring just from the ticket sales alone with an event like that, they could do it, right? You could do it and you could afford to pay all of the fighters if you do that, right? We know they're not gonna do it, but it's funny because in the 80s and 90s, we used to have events like that in boxing. They would have, cards like that in boxing.
Shit, Doc Kane had 5 world titles on one card.
Yeah. So it could be done. And you could pay his Canelo his 35-40 mil, you could pay Tank, you could pay Ryan, because that gate alone, you talking about 100,000 plus fans.
Just think about the prices of the tickets.
Exactly. And you can still price the tickets the same normal ticket amount that you would, because everybody you don't think that's an event, on Cinco de Mayo in Texas, in Dallas? Come on, dog.
Big dog shit.
That's big dog shit for real. I would love to see that. But my thing, right, was, do you think now Ryan Garcia is he really a star now, right? He's becoming into that star realm in boxing, right? Not just on motherfucking IG in boxing now. Like I said earlier, he's a real threat. He's the biggest name that Golden Boy has, right? Do you think that De La Hoya is going to stick to his word now and put him in there with Tank? Because we know that, and this is why I respect Ryan Garcia so much, because like you said, Money, he running straight to the fucking smoke. He not trying to protect his O. He like, nah, I want Tank next. That's a fight that he could very much so lose. Now he don't got an O. Now, right? And then he get beat by Tank. You know what's gonna happen. Everybody gonna shit on him, right? Everybody gonna shit on him. They gonna act like him beating Luke Campbell with nothing. He was a hype job. He wasn't shit, right? So do you think that Oscar De La Hoya is gonna stick to his word and risk that fight? Money, you on mute.
Yeah, get my bad.
You hear me?
No, say it again.
I said, now that Ryan Garcia is a real factor, right, in boxing, not just the IG model or whatever the fuck they want to call him, right? Now that he, beat somebody that's, put him on the map, do you think that Oscar De La Hoya now is going to risk Ryan Garcia, his biggest prize that he has now left on Golden Boy? Do you think that he's going to risk Ryan Garcia's O and put him in there against Tank Davis? Because a Tank Davis fight is a fight that he could, very so much lose. He could lose that fight.
I
He can win. He can win, and it can skyrocket him to the top of boxing. But he could lose that fight, and if he loses, everybody gonna shit on him. They gonna say that he wasn't never shit. They gonna say, Luke Campbell win wasn't shit. We told you Luke Campbell wasn't nothing, and we know that's what they're gonna do, right? We know that that's what boxing has become now, right? So it don't matter it doesn't matter that, okay, well, he did lose to Tank Davis. It just matters that he lost. They gonna come at him, right? Do you think that Oscar De La Hoya is gonna risk that?
That's what I said. That's the only problem I got with that fight next, bro. And we know Oscar, like I said, he got Virgil Ortiz, he got Honey McGill, but they ain't no star power like Ryan Garcia right now. What Ryan Garcia just did, that put him on another level. That took him to another level, bro, on another plateau. You got to remember, the pay-per-view was $25, bro. So it's a lot of people that watch this shit. It's a lot of people that watch this shit. You feel me? And what he just did in that ring, dog, it took him to another level. And I think even though Oscar De La Hoya talk about we want the Tank fight, he walked right through the Tank. He walked right through the Tank. You asked me 2 years ago, I probably say no, but right now, I believe Ryan's getting good. He's getting better. He walked right through the Tank. But it's up to Ryan Garcia. Do he want it or not? Because like I said,
we know money. We know he wanted.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying though. But De La Hoya got to deliver now. Because like I say, when we just saw Ryan Garcia in the ring, bro, him hugging his trainers and hugging on Canelo, I didn't see Oscar De La Hoya in no pictures, and none. You hear me, Key? It kind of fucked me up. I'm like, God damn, did Canelo just run that nigga out the ring or some shit? Like I ain't see him in no pictures, bro. So to see that, it's like if Ryan tell him like this, what I want, man, go make it happen. Well, Ali tell Herbert, now you gonna make the fight happen, Herbert. You feel me? Get your ass up out of here. So at the end of the day, if Ryan Garcia wanted, I think Oscar De La Hoya got to deliver. But I think he gonna try to talk him out of it. I think he gonna try to let him know like 1 or 2 more fights, it'll be bigger. But in his sense, he's saving Golden Boy because it's like, motherfucker, you hot right now. So whomever you get in the ring with right now, you know what I'm saying? It don't need to be Gervonta Davis or motherfucking Devin Haney. So I'm gonna be curious and I'm watching Key to see, do we really want to make that happen, bro? Not Ryan Garcia, Oscar De La Hoya. Do we really want to make that happen? After you talked all that shit, he walked right through the Tank and this, that, and all that shit. We gonna see. You know what I mean? But remember, Gervonta Davis told Ryan Garcia, like, you already know we fight next, so stop clout chasing. You feel me? So, look at North Carolina. But you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be interesting, bro. It's gonna be very, very interesting.
Yeah, man. And they had already had been. We heard Leonard Ellaby, a long time ago. Talk about that was the fight. Actually, it was supposed to be in January. It was supposed to be this month. That was the target date that they had before. So I'm looking, say, Cinco de Mayo or April. I don't, like I said, as far as the Cinco de Mayo thing that Ryan Garcia and Oscar De La Hoya had talked about, I don't know how that will happen because we know that Canelo is going to want that, look for to fight whoever he going to fight next. Probably, I don't know, dog, because when I think about it, right, if Canelo is fighting Yildirim next, don't nobody want to see that on Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So Canelo might fight Yildirim maybe somewhere in between there, and then Canelo might come back in September and fight. Yeah. So we could actually see on Cinco de Mayo Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, right? And that fight will be huge. 2 young, hungry fighters, and 2 stars will be born, win or lose, because all eyes will be on them. All eyes will be on them, win or lose. That's crazy, man. It's crazy how big that fight will be. And as far as Devin Haney, I think that Ryan Garcia, he kept it 100, right? He said, because they've been talking about fighting Tank Davis, money, but he said that, hey, he will fight Devin Haney next if he don't fight Tank Davis. So I'm looking to hold him to his words. If we don't see Ryan Garcia in the ring with Tank Davis next, we need to see him in the ring with Devin Haney. Period. You know what I'm saying? It ain't it's nobody else that we need to see him in the ring with if it's not Tank Davis or Devin Haney. All big, both are big fights. Obviously, Tank Davis is a much bigger fight, but both are big fights. Both are fights that fans want to see, and I think that by the time that the fight does happen, whether it is Tank Davis or Devin Haney, I think that the Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia fight will actually be a lot bigger than it was, you know, because they both are growing. They both of their names are growing each by each day. Devin Haney name is continuing to grow outside of the ring, and Ryan Garcia, we already know his status, and I think that will be a big fight also. They both big fights. It's just you can't really compare that to a Tank Davis fight at this point in time. You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Anything else you want to touch on before we get up out of here, Money?
Hell no, man. My ass been going since this morning, bro.
Yeah, you getting on tomorrow though, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna come cook with you tomorrow, man. Yeah, so salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody calling in. Once again, make sure that you go subscribe to the channel, Everything Boxing and Sports on YouTube. After you do that, make sure you subscribe to Money Brown TV on YouTube and hit the like button. And like I said, if we couldn't get through all the comments, but y'all had the number on the screen to call in, and we're gonna be back. We back, a new year, and we grinding even harder. I appreciate everybody. Money, what's your last words?
Much love to everybody, man. Shouts out to Ryan Garcia, you know what I'm saying, on a beautiful performance. Got the stoppage, putting his name up there with the big dogs, you know what I mean? So we'll see what's next for him. Salute to everybody out there that was riding with us through his live stream. Salute to everybody that rode with me from today to the night. It's all love, man. Follow me on Money Brown TV, like he said. Follow me on Instagram at Money_the-writer. You feel me? We are nothing without y'all. We're going to continue to push, giving y'all the real, you know what I'm saying? And salute to everybody that's new, that's subscribing to me and Key too, man. Much love to y'all, man. Y'all now locked into the real, you feel me? But it's all love, man. Y'all be safe out there. Happy New Year's, everybody. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Y'all know how I get down, man. Big dog status.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And like I said, appreciate everybody in the chat, everybody that tuned in to the show. We will be back. And y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again. I don't watch reality TV. I watch boxing. And anything ain't everything, but around here, everything boxing. I appreciate y'all, and I'm out.